Hey, cuties. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me for this hump day live. I appreciate you guys. We got a couple things to discuss, but first, if you have not hit the like button, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. Shout out to the cutie crew in the building. Shout out to the new members of the cutie crew. Now, child, we had a time last night. We went from it being deep, very deep, to me letting loose. Lord have mercy. I don't know what was up with me. And then we brought that thing right on back home. So, welcome, daughter of Israel. Welcome to the cutie crew. LaShawn Williams, welcome to the cutie crew. And bravo, welcome to the cutie crew. Welcome to our sisterhood where we just do us, whatever that entails. Beautiful time with beautiful sisters, and it's a couple men in there, couple men. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for joining the cutie crew. Currently we have 291 people. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to the replay gang, as well as those that are watching from the bushes. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to say some quick hellos. Shout out to the cutie mods in the building. I see LaDawn. Hey, LaDawn. I also see Tyra. Hey, Tyra. And I also see the legend, Aunt Debbie, in the building. Thank you guys so much for modding. I appreciate you guys. I think I may have put this on subscriber only, if I'm not mistaken. But thank you guys in advance. You guys know the deal. If you see anything, zap it. Anything that you feel like should not be in the comment section. Hello, Linda Gamble. Thanks for joining me. Hello, Essie. I'm gonna say hello real quickly. Um, Essie, hello, LaShawn. Okay, you've been a cutie crew member. Okay, I was about to say your name. Bravo, I believe you were their daughter, Israel. I think so as well. But anybody that's renewing, thank you guys so very much. Welcome back. Let's see, Deborah Jackson, hello. Coco Beauty, hello. Cheryl Canada, Valencia, Beverly, Deborah, Lois, big hug, Lois. Thanks for joining us. Danny, hello. Let's see. Danny says, I hope everyone is doing okay. Please remember to take care of yourself through all of this. Absolutely, Danny. And Danny, through all of this, I believe that you may mean this heavy discussion and the events that's gone on over the past couple days. I do want to put up the SA hotline. You guys know we put the DV hotline up. We put the substance abuse hotline up. And I did want to make sure to share this hotline. It's been several women that's been affected by the news, if we want to call it that, okay? And prayers going up to any of you that have experienced this personally or via a family member or friend or loved one or whatever the case may be. There's been a lot of tears, a lot of heartbreak, um, where the wounds have been reopened of something that was shared as content, and it wasn't. Something that was not entertaining at all. And I've been going to bed. My heart has been heavy. Went to bed last night. It was heavy based off a couple of the Cutie Crew sisters that shared their stories last night. So we are praying for you guys. We love you. As I said last night, we're not giving no perpetrator, period, the power. Okay. I get it. I get it. Again, wounds were reopened, things that some people may have felt like something that I don't think you would ever be healed from. But, maybe you've worked through that and we're in a good place. And then, boom, here we go. So, the SA hotline is on the screen. I will go ahead and say a couple more hellos and we're going to go ahead and get started. Mr. Martell Holt, admiring married man that honors his wife. Say what now? And then Carlos King is mighty quiet, as always. As always. Titi, hello, too blessed for you. Trisha Berry, again, Aunt Debbie, Yvette. Let's see. The cutie crew is all up and through this thing. Y'all sure I don't have this as members only tonight? Shout out to the cutie crew. Hey, Juan Davis. Let's see. Yvonne, hello. VG, thanks. T Talk with your girl. Hey, T Talk. Hello, Regina B. I just left Sassy TV from the 803. Sassy was over there preaching. Do you hear me? Loved it, loved it. And great minds think alike, because a lot of couple of the things that Sassy said is in these probably 10 pages of notes that I have here. Hey, SKR, I see you on my phone. Angela Richardson. Hey, sis. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Zeta. Red Ann, I see you. TDB, I see you. I am blessed. Pecan Pam, Jesse, the whole crew. So we are at 8 minutes already. I am going to stop the individual hellos, but hello to each and every one of you. Hello, my good, bad apple. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, sis, for sharing your story last night. Deep, deep discussion. And I'm glad that we all could be there for each other. So let's go ahead and get started. Real quickly, another member, Trina Croxton. Trina, thank you so very much for joining the cutie crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need some type of welcome video. And I will get that going next time. Let me see if I got anything that I could play. I don't think so. But yeah, I want to do that. So I will. Before we get started, if you guys did not see my video about old Messy Wanda coming on through. Okay, finally. And once I drop the link a little later, I need to know you all's thoughts on that. I gave Wanda respect for that video. But Wanda, we still got that side out now. Some of the things that you said, you could have been said, and we still don't like the things that you've said when it comes to, I can't even say, when it comes to the 4-piece nuggets. Let me put it that way. I'm not even going to acknowledge that guy. But welcome, Trina. 603 of you now watching. Thank you guys again for joining me. Now, I will say this. Anything important, put a color on it. It could be, what's the lowest? 99 cents. I don't care. If you want me to see it, put a color on it. Go ahead and help your girl with that replenishing her bank account, child, from this big move. But let's get started, guys. As I mentioned, I wanted to make sure that I did share that SA hotline. If you guys need someone to talk to, I just saw a comment from Linda Gamble. Linda says she is still triggered. And you put you have been sleeping or maybe have not. And I, as I did yesterday in my video, and I believe as I did in our members only live, I want to apologize for those that have been triggered. I was watching today, had another moment myself just from watching. I caught Queen Sheba's live from last night, and it was a young lady on there that cried, and oh my God, this has been a mess. It's been a complete mess. We've already have had some heavy discussions when it comes to love in Marriage Huntsville. And for me, all of the darkness when it comes to conversations and discussions have been centered around one person. And that person is Melody Sheree. And I just want to know why. I'm going to get into old Carlos real soon. But I just want to know why. Anything when it comes to the heaviness of this show, the darkness of this show, the topics that are sparked from this show, or because of people that are still allowed to be on this show, everything has been centered around, or darts have been thrown at one person, Melody Cherie. Whether it's by way of the lunatic side chick who's not on the show but thinks she's a part of the show and thinks she's the reason for its success, whether it's by way of her or whether it's by way of the crazy ass, deranged ass ex-husband, Martell Holt. It has been directed to and directly affected Melody Cherie and her children. Now, we all know again what has transpired over the last couple days, and I really don't even want to continue mentioning it because of those of you that's been triggered. Shout out to the ladies in this sector. For the most part, from what I've seen, a lot of us are standing as one and supporting and offering tips. Good Bad Apple offered tips last night as far as trust, and that stemmed into a whole different discussion. Hold on, guys. They finally came in. Let me close my door. Oh, hold on. Now, leave me alone. Move. Move. All right. Thank you, guys. But again, based on some knowledge that Good Bad Apple shared last night, that turned into an additional discussion based on trust. Should you be able to trust someone, such as your husband, with something as deep as this discussion that we've been having based on the audio that was released? Very, very deep conversation last night. And again, shout out to all of us that has been able to be a listening ear. We're virtual, but a shoulder to lean on. Somebody that lets you know your tears were not in vain. And yeah, anyway, but again, we all know what's transpired. And I'm trying not to mention it. I tried not to mention anything. Again, we don't know if it's true or false, but what we do know is that issue itself is truth for a lot of women. And the shit that was done for content, for whatever reason, yeah, I'm not feeling it at all. Um, and what I do want to mention is the bird, the buzzard, the bum that is also known as Arion Curry. Because when you are a person, I'm not even going to call her a woman. She's not a woman. And I'm not going to call her a woman. But when you are a person that is spiritually, morally, and everything else, bankrupt, her goal is to cause hurt. Oh, Siri just told me that's not nice. See, these listening devices gotta go. Now, this doggone phone is one of these phones listening to. I promise you guys, Siri just said that's not nice. Oh, MG. Yes, it is. The shoe fits, Siri. Get you some business. But Ariane Curry's goal is to hurt. Her goal is to attempt to make Mel or any other real woman feel as she does, which is low. That's her goal. I'm not shit. And it's my goal to try to make you think you're not. You're not shit because you, Mel, wanted to give the person that you stood in front of God with a chance to get his shit together and honor your vows. You're not shit for trying to make your marriage work because I'm here. I'm in the picture. I refuse to leave. That's her goal. It's her goal to try to make Mel or any other woman think that, what I'm doing is right and everything that you've done is wrong. To have the nerve to even push life after what was revealed, this bird had the nerve to go live a couple times on TikTok. If that isn't spiritually and morally bankrupt, I don't know what is. To even want to show her damn face after what she and Original Straight with No Chaser said means she's empty inside. There is nothing inside of Arion Curry. No heart, no brain, no nothing. But guess what she does have? A camera to click live and to think that she coming out here and fooling people in their right mind. People. Hey sis, this chick child was seen on her live last night seeing ghost in the house. Ghost. Did you guys see it? I believe we may have been live. We was live when she went live because my sister sent me a text. The baby saw ghost. And guess what that was for me? Those are those negative ass spirits all around his mama, surrounding his mama. That child saw those negative spirits. The child didn't even know his damn name. Didn't even know his name. What's your name? He said, Miles. Got that baby all confused. Oh, guys, I'm going to have to tell you. Somebody asked, well, did you ever change his name? She rolling her eyes like, you know I did because of Martell. I'm going to have to tell you. Girl, you in the same damn boat as the Krishan Rocks and everybody else that's out here getting pimped by Negro. You didn't let this man change. The Maverick name is not going to have the same effect as the M and M kids. But you would rather not stand on your own damn business and let Martell do what again convince your dumb ass to do something that you named your child. And then you smiling like y'all know how he is. See, for her, that means he wants her. So anything that she breaks down and does because of Martell, that means he love her. That means he love her. Got that baby seeing ghosts and goblins and shit. Because we could see them too. We looking at you. We looking at you and we looking at his daddy. You all are the ghosts and the goblins and the demons and everything else. And the poor little baby. Poor little baby. See him too. But what she say? He his daddy's child. He his daddy's child. Just crazy. That poor child. That's all I have to say. Um, I do want to let Arion Curry know though, thanks to and Nay, you guys opening up what you opened up, y'all ass is not safe. Now I know we've heard Original Straight with No Chaser say she carry or whatever. You may need it, girl, because the wounds that you guys opened up was unnecessary, and folks are mad. Folks are mad. Arion Curry especially. You not safe, girl. And I don't condone violence for the sake of this YouTube channel. I don't condone violence. You not safe. Go to that gym solo. Go without Martell Holt. Go anywhere solo. You have essentially made yourself a prisoner for Martel Holt because people are mad. People that are local are upset because you think this shit is a joke. You think trying to ruin somebody is a joke. You think messing with the wife, because that's what she was when you got with the man, is a joke. And you're real lucky. That's all I gotta say. You've been thus far. But see now with the wounds that you guys have reopened, if something hits you, you ain't gonna know who it's from. Martell gonna be on to the next one. So you did all of this, ruined your whole damn life because you decided to come out and say, it was me. I'm the side chick. It's me. Proudly for years. Taunting for years. And you're going to be a prisoner. I wouldn't give a damn if you're 45, 50, 65, 70. People will always remember the things that you've done and said, especially this. How dare you guys? And I said that yesterday, but I must say it again. How dare you guys share something like that in the manner that you did, that had zero compassion, zero empathy, zero care, zero concern? How dare you? That's funny. Women have been crying, can't sleep, can't eat, was leaving my members only live last night because it's too heavy. And y'all sitting back getting a chuckle? Really? Because of the hatred that this girl has for Mel, she's created over 1,000 more enemies. Enemies for Martel Holt. The bomb. Martel Holt. Speaking of Martel Holt, Mr. Man had the nerve to be liking posts of Russell Wilson. Now, you guys know Russell Wilson had to step up to the plate when it comes to the bum that Sierra had a baby with, Future. And Mr. Martell is liking a post. It was another one as well. I don't know if you guys saw the post on Instagram. Shout out to the Shade Room for this picture of Russell talking about stepping up and being a stepfather. He don't even consider himself a stepfather, a father to baby Future. And that man has went above and beyond. And on the outside looking in, you see that it's natural. Doing things that the daddy has not done and will not ever do. But Mr. Martel Holt had the nerve to like anything of a man of this caliber. No, sir. You cannot relate, Martel, with anything when it comes to Russell Wilson. As I said, Russell stepped up and is the daddy to Future's son with Sierra, just like someone will eventually do with your kids with Mel. Because a good man is coming. God makes sure to bless those that's been through some mess. And that good man is coming. And I can't wait for the day to witness it. Of male experiencing it, whatever, child. I can't wait for the day to see it, to witness it. For male and any other woman that's been through some bullshit with some Negroes, such as Martel Holt. I can't wait. Mel's king will be coming. And like Russell Wilson, that man will have to step in and be a real father to the 4-piece chicken nuggets. A man that will never do or say the things that Mr. Martel Holt has done. A man that will never disrespect like Martel Holt has done. He will have to show Martell's kids with Mel what a real God fearing man looks like. Martell, you can save all that. Oh, yeah, I take him to church. It was because of me that even Mel went to church. You could save all of that because you don't even live your life. It's not conducive. It does not line up. The math isn't mathing. But you're not capable of being a Russell Wilson, a man that will protect those kids, baby Future, as well as the three other that he got with Sierra, just like your kids. See, Russell Wilson is protecting them today to make sure that they are protected mentally in the future. Because you're not doing that. You can care less. All of this darkness that your kids will find out about in the future, I am hoping and praying that a man of Russell Wilson's caliber that you had the audacity to like, I hope that he stepped in by then. They mama got him though, in spite of. I made a post on Instagram. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. She got him. But guess what? She deserves a do-over. She deserves a do-over when it comes to a husband. But you're liking men that honor their wives? How, Sway? Can somebody let me know? How, Sway? You know, he all up on Deion Sanders' post, and Deion Sanders is not too far off from Martell, but Deion Sanders is single. But anytime Deion Sanders is posting something inspirational and all of that, there go Martell. Who you trying to fool? Who are you trying to fool? You can care less about your ex-wife. You can care less about your kids. Because as I mentioned, all of the darkness that Mel has experienced, that she is protecting her kids from today, is because of you. You. You're not even protecting the dummy, the sad chick. You can care less about her and that baby and her other daughter. Can care less. So, what you are to the kids that you have with Mel, you are their sperm donor. That's it. You're clowning up at their schools, causing a scene. The devil. The devil. So, yeah, it don't look nice for me for you to be liking a Russell Wilson post. You don't compare. You're not that. See, Russell is really that high value man. You guys know Kevin Samuels, may he, rest. You guys know that there was this whole movement of these Negroes who felt like they were high value men. These men that is looking at women's bodies and judging them and sleeping with multiple women and this or that, they are high value men. No, sir. Russell Wilson, Martell Holt, the one that you are liking on the Instagram, that's the real high value man. We need more like him. He said he will never treat baby Future different than his own kids with. And he didn't even say his own kids. And guess what? You going to experience that too, sir. God going to make sure of that. You going to see what a real man look like. And that real man going to be a father to your children with Mel. Your other child is seeing ghosts. You may want to look into that. You and that girl, morally, spiritually, and everything else bankrupt, got that baby over there seeing ghosts. Got Polar Paris just whatever. Witnessing everything that her mom is doing. Like this is ideal, mom. This is what I want to be in life. It's the audacity for me. Let me look up real quick. 1.45, 1400, 1481. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. Please make sure to hit the like button. But yeah, Martell, you cannot relate. Stay in your lane, sir. And that is the gutter. You stay in your lane and any man like you. Stay in y'all lane. You can't, don't even do that. But see, a like on Instagram will get Martell more dummies lined up. Oh my God, that's Martell Holt. And look what he like. He like everything is calculated with Negroes like him. No, we going by your actions. And you are a disgusting human being. Even after what was shared. See, what we're tired of is your bird coming out here saying what you really want to say. And then there is no correction from Martell Holt. If you like and post on Instagram, guess what you can do? You can also go live on Instagram and you can also say that's a damn lie. I ain't never said that to her. But no, quiet as a church mouse. Guess who else quiet? You see it in the title. Carlos King, you mighty quiet, sir. As usual. Mighty quiet. Mighty, mighty quiet. See, Carlos, you had time to strike channels, including mine. You tried to play dumb about that. You did your little one-stop tour to pull off a heist, a money grab. That's what that was about. So again, it wasn't in vain because a lot of you guys were able to see Melody, Sheree, and have a good time. But when it comes to Carlos, that was a money grab. That one-stop tour. Because we haven't seen the lineup for anything else. But when it comes to real issues, when it comes to what we have witnessed week after week, damn near, when it comes to Melody Sheree, Carlos King is silent. But you see on this picture, his mouth wide open. You see on this picture, his mouth wide open. He's shocked at every damn thing, but he ain't shocked at what Martell got going on. Not shocked at that. Quiet, like he's always been. And I really, really hope that Mel knows that Carlos wants her to break just as much as Martell Holt does. Carlos, these are my opinions, hates Melody Sheree just as much as Martell Holt. Carlos is jealous of Mel just as much as Martell Holt. Carlos will not protect Melody Sheree when it comes to her being on this show, just like Martell Holt did not protect Melody Sheree. Can somebody let me know the difference in Carlos and Martell? Anybody in the chat? Anybody? Do you all see a difference? I had one of my cutie crew sisters, LaDawn. She said, sis, it was because of you that I was beginning to soften up when it comes to Carlos. And the only reason why I was attempting to, this was before the strike, it's on and popping now. But the only reason why I was attempting to soften up when it comes to Carlos, because I know that number one, Mel has to work hand in hand with him. And, she was showing him love. So, I was trying to ignore what I feel like I've been seeing, which is the hatred for Mel, the jealousy of Mel, the not protecting of Mel. He don't give a damn about Mel other than Mel bringing in ratings and money in his pockets. That's what Carlos give a damn about when it comes to Melody Sheree. See, Carlos, if you didn't know, it was the Mellow Meters that sold out your one-stop money grab tour. Because I heard it was about 7 or 8 drizzles, raindrops there, about 7, 8 of them. It was the mellometers that sold out your one-stop tour. It was not the raindrops. And it's very hard and it's a tough pill for us to swallow to really realize what I feel to be true. Carlos don't like black women unless they coming on his YouTube channel and he gonna get a YouTube check and ratings, unless they're on their show and he can get some ratings. You can't like somebody that you don't protect. Week after week, we see your productions, your shows of men disrespecting women. Bell Collective, it was Cliff with Latrice. Look, that's her husband. She like it. I love it. And we know we've seen it on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I can go on and on and on. We also see you, Carlos, thinking that you may think that you're one of the girls. You can't be when you don't stand up for the girls. You cannot be. See, what you said about Sweet Tea was low down and disgusting. And she did not deserve that. You don't know the struggles that some women may have when it comes to if they can or cannot get pregnant. And you made fun of that girl right there on your YouTube channel. Somebody should have struck your ass. Disgusting. You found that to be funny. Just like you found it to be humorous when you sat in a wife's face, Melody Sheree, ex-wife or not, and you told Martell Holt that a biatch that didn't keep her mouth and legs closed was the whole damn restaurant. Y'all remember that? Carlos said, I don't think she the side dish. I think she the whole restaurant. Wait a minute, what? She, somebody that inserted herself in a marriage. You gonna say she was the whole restaurant, but not the wife? The wife wasn't the whole restaurant. The wife that stood before God and took vows. You can't tell me that this man likes Mel. Period. Mel fought for her marriage. And it was at that point that I knew that Carlos didn't care for her. But guess what he's done? He's tried to smile in her face since then. Yeah, we friends. Mel corrected that. Well, not really. We don't talk a lot. Yeah, we this. Mel said, damn, are y'all looking at what's going on with me? Carlos say, I didn't know. Can you ask me, answer me, excuse me, how Carlos, of all people, don't know what's going on when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville? What is the production company? Kingdom Reign. The production company produces the show. So that means the cameraman that's filming and all that tape and all that footage, it goes to the production company. And the production company got to look at it and edit and splice it and dice it and do what they do. Carlos said he ain't know. Just like you ain't know about Candy and Phaedra and all of that. You ain't know. Just like your co-host on Monday night, Dr. Heavenly, called Dr. G a pedo. Who raised these people? Who raised these people? Dr. Heavenly calls Dr. G a pedo because she was losing a fight as far as a Twitter war with Sweet Tea. Reckless. Reckless. But that's Carlos's co-host. That is Carlos's co-host. And I think that Carlos think that just because he posts a spiritual post here and there, that you're fooling people, and you're not. Let's be clear, Carlos King. It is because of Melody Sheree that you've been able to salvage your career in entertainment. That's my opinion. because we discussed it last night. You had shows like Encore and Hollywood Divas, one hit wonders, one season wonders. Love in Marriage Huntsville was a success, Carlos, because of Melody's transparency, season one, episode one. You know that. But guess what? You can get on your YouTube channel and you can really, really praise Portia. Oh my God. Kenya. Oh my God. Nene. Oh my God. But everything you say about this woman is phony. And I know Mel, I hope and pray that she see it because I see it. And this is the thanks that she get. Zero protection from you, Carlos King. Zero. You can't even acknowledge anything concerning Martell Holt. Now, those of you that did go to Mel's tour stop, I'm calling her tour because it was because of her that it was sold out, just like because of her that Love in Maritinesville is a success. I remember that leading up to that, Carlos told Dr. Heavenly that he would be addressing the arrest, not no questioning of Martell Holt, the arrest of Martell Holt. For those of you that were there, did he? Because I know it would have been rumbling in the YouTube streets if he did. I know he didn't. He can't acknowledge anything when it comes to Martell Holt. And even him saying that he was going to do it at that tour, that was a money grab. He's a stick-up man, in my opinion. Yeah, y'all gone buy them tickets. I'm going to talk about it. I see it in the chat. No, he did not. No, he did not. Nope, he did not. He did not address it. Lied again. I wasn't even there, and I knew he wasn't going to address it. Money grab. Carlos King loyalty lies with Martell Holt. For those of you that don't know, periods, points, blank. And I could bet money that Martell will have just as many scenes on season 7 of Love in Maritinesville, just like he's had in the past, in spite of everything that he has done. Carlos ain't gonna reprimand Martell. You striking channels where if the strike would have remained on my channel, that would have been 90 days. That's somewhat of a suspension, even though I could still create content and all of that. You got the fear of. Where's the fear for Martell Holt? Where's the strike for Martell Holt? Where is the suspension for Martell Holt? As I mentioned, it was an arrest. It wasn't a let us bring him in and see what he's good. You see this, don't you, Carlos? In case you tell people you didn't see it, because you watching. If you striking, you watching. This was the arrest. And we haven't seen you even tell this man, look, you got to sit down for a season. You have to get help. You have to stop this. You have to do this. If not, you cannot be on this show. Never heard it. Not only has he not done it, he hasn't said it. But guess what? He probably gonna tell folks, I'm gonna talk about it on the second tour stop just to get that money. I'm gonna talk about it on the third tour stop just to get that money. It's straight BS. So I'm just gonna get real quick, and then I'm gonna drop this link. Carlos, are you waiting for Martell to physically, and this may be a little harsh, are you waiting for Martell to physically harm Mel? Mentally, he's done it. Emotionally, he's done it. Financially, he's done it. She's been able to bounce back. But are you waiting, Carlos, for him to physically harm Mel? Do you want the cameras to catch that, Carlos? See, I'm not about to sugarcoat it anymore. In my opinion, that's what I think you're waiting for. And baby, those ratings will be on fire, won't they, Carlos? Sky high, Carlos. because Martell is already killing folks mentally. His ex-wife, his kids, he's already doing that. But you are the executive producer and you refuse to execute any damn thing when it comes to Martell Holt. You're executive producer for what? Mr. Creator won't take a stand for nothing in the world other than don't you dare post a video of my tour stop. That's the only time I've seen Carlos attempt to take a stand. And when I thought that, he didn't have a leg to stand on. So that's what I think he's waiting for. That may be harsh, and we gonna pray those thoughts away. But Mel, that man don't care about you at all. And as long as he can attempt to build up Martell Holt year after year, take him on interviews through Atlanta and hold his hand like a little kid, or stand up, Martell, do this for me. Don't react, Martell. Martell has shown everybody what he's capable of. Ask Jay, the makeup artist. Ask Jay. Ask the folks that behind every man. You remember that show, Carlos? You and Mel used to be on it together. What are you waiting for? The ultimate ratings? The ultimate headline? Because that's what I think. That is my opinion only. Allegedly and all of the above. That's what I think you waiting on. This is not no joke. And for you to continue to sit and be silent on issues such as this arrest, on issues such as not sitting this man down, even if it's on your YouTube channel. Look, dude, we got to talk, and we got to talk publicly. And if you don't sit down with me, your job in jeopardy. It's no more. Now, you got this side chick that's coming out here saying this and that, revenge P, this and that, all of this mess. And you got to clear this up. No, not Carlos. Not Carlos. So I don't know what you're waiting for. In the meantime, you will attempt to continue to play in folks' face. Because, like I said earlier, you know everything before we even see it. Before we even see it. But you don't care. You don't care about Mel. You don't care about Miss Van. You proved that when you had the stalker Scott brother on Love in Mary Tunstfield. I said, wait a minute now. Not this man that's posting Mel's butt and Mel's chest and Miss Van this and Miss Van. Wait a minute. He on Love and Marriage. You think he wasn't on there? Right there on Carlos King's. He say the creator on Carlos King's show. So he cares more about ratings and Mr. Martell Holt than he ever would when it comes to Melody Sheree. He's also a disgusting human. And he is just as low as Martell Holt. I can't differentiate it. I don't see no difference. I don't. Martell click a post that's positive of a loving husband that loves his wife, yet he does otherwise. Then Carlos with all these spiritual posts, but you are spiritually bankrupt, if you ask me, because you're not even willing to take a stand. So if I were Mel, I would sue the hell out of Kingdom Reign, on Discovery, whoever else, anybody showing replays, another country, everybody could get it. That's what I would do. Enough is enough. So, end of my rant. Another day. Like I said, the bird had the audacity to even get on live and smile. If this ain't the craziest mess that I've seen in life, where they do that at? Void of any feelings. Baby over there seeing ghost. And she smiling. She talking about an old ass outfitter. Yeah, I'm gaining weight. Yeah, my hair's real. Yeah, Martell. Yeah, yeah, sounding like a fool. Sounding like a fool. It's crazy. It really is. But shout out to 1,559 of you that are currently watching me. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'm going to go ahead and pin the link. We will not be here long. So if you do hit the link, please make sure to be mindful. But I do want to hear you all's thoughts. So it's not like I'm going to cut you off, but let's just be mindful. Let me read a couple of the super chats. Let me drink some water real quickly. Tawana, thank you, sis, for the super chat. You said Martel is delusional. Yeah, yeah, I agree. That and some more choice words that I won't say right now. But yeah, we praying for any good woman to find their Russell Wilson, okay? The man that he's admiring. You're not it, sir, and especially male. I would love to see those kids being raised by an honorable man. Honorable man. And it's coming. Thank you, Tawana. Good, bad apple. Thank you so much for the super chat. You said Martell is an imposter whose mask has slipped. He will never live up to the illusion that he wants to present to the world. Facts, sis. Nothing but facts. Again, Mel covered him. Covered him. So, he stepped on the scene looking like he was something. He was able to maneuver those Huntsville streets thinking he's something. Now he's been reduced to just what he got still in his bed. Still in his bed. He's Mr. Coleslaw. That's all he is. You know. But thank you, thank you, thank you. What happened to that? I must have unstarted, but thank you, Good Bad Apple. Teresa Wright, thank you so much for the super chat. Prayers for Mel, the kids, and Mama Van. Also praying Marcus don't lose it on Martell's Surely Earth. I agree. And we kind of talked about that too. Look, I've seen on video some of them cousins. Marcus is very fit, and I do believe that they are equipped to handle business. But I also know because I've been in situations where and my family acted out on one, But anyway, they've acted out to a certain extent or a certain point because of me. One was out of my control. But anyway, that's the worst thing that, excuse me, the woman in the situation could feel. You don't want to see your brother, your daddy, your uncles, your nephews, or anybody, God forbid, locked up or anything when it comes to something that you got going on. And even though this is Mel ain't got nothing to do with everything that's been going on since she divorced this man. I'm back. I clicked myself out with this button on this mouse. I got a gaming mouse. I got to be careful. And I see you guys backstage. Just hold on. But yeah, she don't want to see anybody, you know what I mean, in trouble. But don't think for 1 second that I'm sure they have been ready to step. I'm sure they've been ready to step. But yeah, I get it. Thank you for that, Teresa. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me read a couple more. And thank you all for the super chats. Evelyn said nothing but facts. Thank you, Evelyn. LaDawn said if CK doesn't see dollars when he is looking at you, he has no use for you. He's fake. Facts, allegedly, and in our opinion. Okay. Facts, sis. Samantha, thank you, Samantha. Samantha said, just like he said he would upload the podcast yesterday, hence why he struck channels because he said they uploaded his entire podcast when he was going to do it. He's a liar. He needs to go. Where the podcast at? Where the tour list? Where something? Where is it? in his bank account. Thank you, Samantha. I totally agree. Miss J, yay. Miss J says she ready with her plane ticket on standby. Hey, Miss J. And hype, big hype, big hype 76, right? And boycott show sponsors. The dollars is in the ads. Yeah, yeah. Real quickly, Miss Cookie, thank you for joining the Cutie Crew as well. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. We got a full house backstage. So let me go ahead and get a banner ready. Shout out again to those of you that are watching. Please make sure to hit the like button. I do want to again put the SA hotline up on the screen while I bring the panel up. And what's a fitting picture? What's a fitting picture? We'll go ahead and use this. This is what I'm hoping for. Cheryl Howard. Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, pretty woman. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm disgusted
That's
with these
good.
two. I'm disgusted with these two. Oh,
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Hold on, Cheryl. We're going to
all
get
right.
to it. All right. Bravo. Hey, Bravo. Okay, you're here. You're headed back in the house. Okay, I see you backstage. Is this Harolyn H. Roland talkative? Do you want to stay on screen? You can turn your camera off if you like.
All right, I
Okay.
turned it off. Yeah.
Okay, how do you pronounce your first name?
It's Harrowing. It's
Carolyn. Okay, I had it
yeah.
right.
Yeah, you
Thanks for
did.
joining. Okay, thanks for joining us. Hershey 85. Hey Hershey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm gonna try to not be so passionate this time around, but it's gonna be
Okay.
hard. But I'm gonna
You
try.
know you know how I know how you roll, Hershey. Okay, we all have to try. But thank you for joining us. I'm gonna go ahead and add BLS. Hey BLS.
Hey, Chit Chat. Hey,
Hello,
Cutie
hello.
Crew.
Hello, hello. Next up, we have Good Bad Apple. Hey, Good Bad Apple.
Hello, hello. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for joining us, sis. Next up is Jazzy J. Hey, Jazzy.
Hey, Chit Chat.
Hello. Thanks for
Hey,
joining us.
hey,
Happy
friend.
birthday to Prosperity Thick Girl. I see you guys in the chat. Happy birthday, Prosperity. Thank you, Jazzy, for joining us. Next up, we got Aunt Debbie, the legend. Aunt Debbie, how are you?
All right, and you, hello, panel. And I
Good,
just
good,
want to
good.
say
Hello.
Hey,
bravo,
Debbie.
bravo for what you said about them.
Oh,
You told the truth.
Aunt Debbie, I
I'm
told you
over
I'm
here
taking it
clapping.
back. Look, I'm taking it back to the basics. I started this channel with my voice. I don't need all the theatrics and the sharing of content and videos. No, I'm about to let loose again. But thank you, Aunt Debbie. I get it. I get it from my auntie, Aunt Debbie. All right, and last but certainly not least, Ladon. Hey,
Hey,
Ladon.
LaDawn.
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
I was getting ready
LaDawn.
to say, Chit Chat, Aunt Debbie, you know darn well you like that.
I get it from my auntie Chow.
I loved
Thanks.
it. I loved it.
Yeah, it's all in my spirit. Do you hear me? Real quickly, Miss J, thank you so very much for the cash app. So all of you, before we get started, if you've sent me a cash app or super chat or anything, thanks or whatever, just you being here is enough. I promise you that. But I really, really thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Shout out again to the cutie crew. And we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Mm.
Um, all right, so we're gonna take it on up to Cheryl Howard. Cheryl Howard, your thoughts. Your
Oh,
thoughts.
this is a mess. This is really a mess.
Real quick though, let me say this. For those that's on the panel, let's be mindful of all of the women and men that's been triggered over the past couple days. So, if we can try to, even if we discuss it in a way, let's make it where it's not so heavy, okay? Go ahead, Cheryl. You
Hey,
up. You're up.
hi, Chit Chat. Hi, panel. Hi, beautiful lady.
Hey.
Hey,
Baby, how you doing?
hey.
Hey,
Hi.
friend.
Hey, babe. Well, let me tell you something. Martell is, like I said, the master of perception. He wanted it to appear like Melody was the problem. He wanted it to appear like he's a ride or die for Arion. We all know that's not the truth. Martell he hates Melody because he couldn't destroy her, and she left him, you know, and never looked back. And now he's on this narcissistic rage because he's upset that she will never come back to him. That makes it bad for Arion. And my thing is, what they better have done was cross their T's and dotted their I's, because allegedly, in my opinion, there could be some lawsuits coming their way, because that's the only way to get their mouth to be shut. When you go after somebody for 3, 4, $5 million, they'll shut their mouth because that's what
Mm.
they deserve. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
only way they're gonna shut. That's the only way she's gonna keep that trap mouth shut. Even if she don't get a penny of that money, to have that
Yeah.
suit over her head, she will own her arse. Okay, own her, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
she. I would never tell Melody what to do because it's her decision at the end of the day. But that's the only way to bring them down. A lawsuit, $1 million, multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Because
Mm-hmm.
for one, the blogger had no business putting something out without her consent. We don't even know if it's even true. And until I hear Melody say it, ain't no way I'm gonna believe two pathological, habitual liars that lie in their sleep. They lie like a rug. No way am I gonna believe nothing they say. If Melody hasn't even came forward and said anything, she hasn't said anything. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna believe nothing they say. I'm rocking with Melody at the end of the day. And she ain't quiet for nothing. Danger zone, danger zone.
Yeah.
She's quiet for a reason, not a season. So
Mm-hmm.
anything that happens to them at this point, they get what they deserve. If Martell can't get Melody back, he gonna use her to death. If she may think she won, but he is going. Her hair's falling out. That botched BBL that she keep prancing around with, that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna flop. That's gonna drop. When
Mm-hmm.
when he's done with her, she gonna wish every day she didn't interfere in this woman's marriage.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna wish
When
every
he
day she didn't. Huh?
when he's done with her and when God is done with her.
Right.
She gonna
When God is done with her too, she gonna wish she never did it, because karma don't discriminate at the end of the day. So they better dot their I's and cross their T's, because if they don't have any proof of everything they said about Melody and Miss Van, if there's no
mm-hmm.
proof, and which they never have proof and receipts, they run their mouth, but I never see proof or receipts. So you better have some proof of receipts, because multi-million-dollar, allegedly, and in my opinion, lawsuits might come their way. And then we'll
Mm-hmm.
see just how bad she is. This girl is not no bully. Because if she was a bully, she would have pulled up when Melody told her to. Melody gave her open invitation to pull up.
Mm-hmm.
Yet
Mm-hmm.
the scary Mitch ain't pull up yet. So
Yeah.
that says a lot. All she is mouth behind that camera. But
Yeah.
now we're gonna see what she do when some things start coming their way, and it's gonna be coming their way too. That's all I gotta say.
Mhm. All right, Cheryl. Good points. Now, let me
Mhm.
say this. You're absolutely right. And we all have been saying it that we don't know if this is true or not. Again, what was true is the trauma that's affected
A lot
the
of
other
people.
women and
Yeah,
men that spoke up.
yeah,
Um, and I don't know. We're not claiming it, but sometimes, although Mel definitely moves in silence, I've seen where things have affected her in the past where she does what she's been doing over the past couple days. You know what
yeah.
I
I
mean?
know.
So,
Yeah,
you
I
know what
know.
I'm
She
saying?
must be upset. She got to be upset about this whole
Right,
thing.
for sure. Yeah, wouldn't she be?
Yeah, I'm
Would
telling you,
any of
I
us
would
be?
be. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's just triggering. You know.
Yeah, it is. It is. So if it is true, let me say this. I don't expect her and she don't owe us to come out here and acknowledge if it
Hmm.
is or
Mm-mm.
isn't. You
Right,
know
Mm-mm.
what I
right,
mean?
right,
Um,
right,
Absolutely.
right. No, she don't
so
have to. She don't have to. I'm fine
right.
with that too. I'm fine with that.
Right, right. Yeah. So, again, if it is true, something that she experienced as a kid that's
Mm-hmm.
taking her
Mhm.
years to process and deal with, and that will
Right.
follow her for the rest of her life. Yeah, it's time for a pause, and it's
Right.
time for action. She went through with the action when it comes to the revenge piece, and I totally agree with you. She ain't gonna let this slide. Period.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
you came out here and said things about not only me but my mama as well. It's on and
Exactly.
pop. It's
And
on
she
and
don't
pop.
want nobody to start talking about her mother. Now she don't want
Right.
nobody to go
Right.
there. She don't want nobody to go there about her mother. We didn't heard some things about her mother, a coleslaw
Yeah.
mother. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we already know, child. Look, the mothering shows. The mothering shows. To look at Miss Van and see what she's done when it comes to her child. Arion, who was she raised by, child? I don't see no mothering, no nothing
She was raised by
that she's
hyena.
doing or that she's had. So excellent points. Cheryl
Hmm.
Howard, thank you so
You
much for
welcome.
that. Shout out again to the chat, and we're gonna keep it moving. Next up is Bravo Addiction.
Hey
Bravo, your
everyone.
call.
Hey.
Hello.
Chit chat, I'm
Hey,
so glad you're settled in Vegas.
baby, I'm back.
You're back. I've never been
Thank
there,
you.
but
I told y'all I was
well,
coming out swinging. Okay, I'm here.
okay, here we are. Here we are. I'm going to monitor myself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, demons walk the earth, okay? And they come, I mean, they're just running wild. They're running wild. Thank God for God when it comes to male, because wow, you talk about triggering. I was triggered beyond belief, and I couldn't
Mm,
believe it.
mm,
I
mm.
couldn't believe it,
Yeah.
and I was suckered. I was suckered, just like before when I was suckered by AL. I went right on over there, reading ahead, her little headliner. Started listening, and I was like, "Is this really happening? Is this fool really doing this? Is she really, really going this far?" Nobody needed to hear that. We all already know how Arion feels about Mel, her jealousy, her
Mm-hmm.
envy, her wanting to be what she will never be. She wasn't placed on this earth to be Mel. Mel was placed on this earth to be Mel at a higher standard that
Uh-huh.
she'll never reach. Never.
Mm-hmm.
She got her child running around saying he's afraid of ghosts. Those aren't ghosts. Those are your mama's demons running around in that
That's
room.
what that
What?
is. That's what that
Okay?
is.
Ooh,
That's
That's
what
child.
it
funny.
is. That's why
Make it
she's
She's seeing
plain.
go.
comfortable
Make
with
it
them.
Who's
plain.
seeing
Oh
ghosts?
my goodness.
She's
That's
comfortable
funny.
with them. That's why she said, don't
Not
worry about the
Knox,
ghosts.
whatever is Miles. Child, what's the child
What's the
name?
child's
Miles,
name?
Maverick, Miles,
He gets
Miles,
the
that's
look.
a new one.
Holt.
Cause it was
You there.
Maverick.
That's his
He's
name.
Now
You
seeing
there.
ghosts.
he said last the little baby, God bless his soul, is so confused. He said his name is Miles. So
He
Yes, he
you
does.
did.
know,
Oh,
damn, I
And
child.
started
she
off at
says,
Knox, then you
okay.
was calling me Holt, and then now it's Maverick. Baby is confused. Well, Cheryl Howard asked real quickly, Bravo, who saw Ghost? The baby said live last night. There's Ghost. I see a
There's
ghost.
ghosts.
Oh,
Yes.
There's
Ghost.
ghosts. And
Wow.
she told him, don't worry
God.
about the ghosts. They've gone
Yeah.
home. She should know. She
That ain't no,
controls them.
those what no
Them
those were
demons.
demons.
Oh
Those
my
were
God.
demons.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
That's a
Look
boy
at her.
Speak
She
up
too.
a
look.
little. Hold on, guys. Let Bravo talk. Speak up a little, Bravo. You a little low.
Okay. I have a little hard time breathing. So
Oh, are you still dealing with that?
yeah,
Oh.
they
Oh, I
put
hope
me
you
on
feel
some
better.
other stuff, but I don't know what it was, y'all. They don't even know what it was. I think it was some new strain or some new mess created in
Mm-hmm.
some laboratory or something. I don't know. I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, honestly, when I heard it, I literally just felt my soul sink
Yeah.
because I do not understand why it's necessary. I mean, it's not even unnecessary. It's necessary for them to breathe or to have sustenance, to be cruel to male. That provides them with energy. That provides them with worth. Their worth is being evil to
Mhm.
Mel. And there's some, that's something so sick that is, I don't even understand it. I don't even understand it.
Mhm.
And when I was listening to the little boy, and his voice was shaky when he was talking about ghosts, the first thing I was like, demons. Because,
Mhm.
when I was growing up, I went to old school churches, and then we went to the
Mm-hmm.
military churches, and they used to talk about demons walk the earth, the devil knows the Bible better than anybody, he was once God's favorite. All this stuff would come out. The church was a lot scarier back then than it is now. uh, and for me, I was like, wow, it's so true, because you have to have some kind of serious evil in you to come out your mouth and laugh about the filth that you're saying in reference
Uh-huh.
to something that happened to a child, allegedly. It just, I couldn't even believe I was hearing it. I was so
Yeah.
triggered, because I've spoken on my experience. And I was like, this woman needs to be off of YouTube talking about the CC. Nay, she needs to be off of YouTube, because there's nothing you can convince me that all of a sudden she's just flipped the script and she's all cool with Mel now. She seems pretty sincere to me, whether it was 2 years ago or not. That seemed like how she was feeling. And she kept it up. And she picked all of the stuff she said. She has hours and hours. And she picked that particular thing to put up on YouTube
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with disregard to how it would affect Mel and others. It affected me. I literally couldn't think. I had to take a moment, because I
Mhm.
was like, damn. And then we got this other dude. I call him the ring, trying to be the puppet master ringleader,
Mm-mm. Hold
Carlos.
on. Uh, oh, Carlos King. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got him running around trying to control the narrative. What's the narrative? Destroy mail? Is that your narrative? You're going to destroy the one that's putting money in your pocket. Okay, make it make sense.
Mhm.
So, yeah, for me, I'm just looking at demons. I know that Mel is completely covered. I know that she is a true child of God. I know that she's brilliant. I know she has a team. She has support around her, surrounding her, out in the open, in the stratosphere. She has an army that nobody will defeat, especially these
Mhm.
idiots, because she got to be a complete idiot to repeat something like that and then laugh about it and then publish it on a national platform.
Mhm.
I'm just done. I'm just done. And the only prayer I have is I want to see what happens to them behind this. Please let me be witness to that.
Mhm. We want to see it
Hmm.
through,
We
and
want
I
to
Hmm.
think
see
we
it
will.
through. I
I
think we
think we
will
will.
too.
If things take time, we're waiting to see when it comes to the revenge P, and we saw she acted right away. It just took time, for them to basically catch the man. So I definitely don't think she's gonna let this slide at all. At all.
No,
Yeah.
no. And she
Yeah.
has said that before. She has put the bet up
Yep.
several
Yep.
times. And you
Yeah.
know what, Carlos
Yeah.
King, I think you're done. I think you're done. And it's not just because of the stuff of Mel. It's the stuff with Sweet Tea, Dr. Heavenly, all that. I think you're just digging
Mhm.
your grave. You got that ditch pretty deep. You should go ahead and lie down and take a nap. Just stay in it.
Mhm.
Just stay in your
Mhm.
ditch. He's
Yeah.
disgusting. And he
Mm.
ruined something that could have been so magnanimous.
Yeah. I
He ruined
agree.
it. He
I
ruined it.
agree.
And Hotel, y'all know I can't stand
Hold
him.
on,
I don't have
Bravo.
nothing
Hold on.
good.
Okay, go ahead, Bravo. 60 seconds. I don't mean to rush you, but we
Okay,
got to
yeah,
get
I'm,
to it.
I'm just
Go
gonna
ahead.
say the last thing. Y'all know I can't stand Hotel. I don't have nothing good to say with him. He's scum of the earth. That's all I feel.
What do you
And
feel
that's
about
it.
him liking? What do you feel about him liking anything concerning Russell Wilson of all people?
He wish.
Exactly.
He wish he had that kind of character. He wish. He wish Russell would give him a hello.
He
Please.
probably liking it for a different reason.
Oh,
Yeah, he
child.
may be attracted to Russell.
Oh,
How
child.
you
Ooh,
doing? Look, how you
Lord.
Alleged.
doing?
Them
Oh,
feelings
child.
may be flowing.
Oh,
Russell is
child.
kind of cute, y'all.
He fine.
Ain't he
Allegedly.
fine?
Alleged.
Sure enough.
Mm.
Allegedly, in my
Allegedly. Allegedly.
opinion, he might have some
Allegedly.
feelings running
Ooh,
around.
baby. Well, Ciara and Melody
Yeah.
talk. Ciara and Melody
All right,
follow each other.
hold on, guys. Bravo, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're
And I hope you
welcome.
feel better. I'm with
I
you.
am.
We'll have to have that talk. You know, you can't even say the thing on YouTube, but a lot of people got stuck a couple years ago, and it seems like a lot of people, I don't know if you did, have experienced it. I went through it.
I
You
did.
know, family members and all of that's been sick lately, and it lasts. So many people are talking about it. It's been lasting or stay in your system, whatever it is. Cough medicine don't work, nothing.
Mm-mm. No,
So yeah, hope you feel
thank
better
you.
soon. Let me acknowledge real quickly, Nice T. Thank you so much for joining the cutie crew. And somebody's mama said that woman was raised by wolves. Well, child, we got a picture to prove it. We got the picture. G Tina said Martell and Coleslaw are two very dangerous people. They got nothing to lose. Totally agree. And Danny S said, we love you, Melody. We got you, Mel. You know,
Yeah.
take all the time you need. Handle your business, stand on business. That's what we know that you are doing. But for those of you that's giving me a super chat or cash app, thank you so very
All I
much.
gotta say for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you again. Bravo. Next up, we got Harolyn. Harolyn, I love the name. And what is your thoughts on all of this?
Well, first
Real
of all,
quickly, I'm sorry. Let's be clear, said I have not eaten a full meal in 2 days. Every time I think of Melody and all
Wow.
those that have been triggered, I pray. And that's what this has done.
Mm, mm,
Restless, it's definitely been
mm,
restless, you know. So
mm.
prayers going up for everybody. Reach out to me on Instagram. I promise you, I would never come out here and discuss anything. But if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. Or that S8 line, make sure to reach out if you feel like you need support. But go ahead, Harolyn.
okay, first of all, hello to chat. Hello, chat. I just want to
Hello.
read a
So,
scripture. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. And Elisha prayed, "Oh Lord, open his eyes so he may see." Then the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked and saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. The thing is, I believe it is a spiritual battle.
Mm.
Melanie has a purpose on her life, and so demons are going to come for her. And she's a praying woman. She was raised in church. She knows and understands this. This is why she
Mm-hmm.
sent out that text. Cancel. We can't live in a place of fear because
Mm-hmm.
he didn't give us fear. He gave us power, a sound mind, and love. And that is where Melanie is operating from. Now, I'm a survivor of abuse, that kind of abuse. It's actually a generational curse in my family. But we are a family of strong, praying women. And we're not stuck in our pain. We pushed through and made lives for ourselves and raised our children, did what we had to do. This feels different to me.
Mm-hmm.
Martell started with a lie against her. That was his weapon. He lied to the whole cast and turned them against her to run her off that show because he knew that was all that was going to be the only income he had. So he was trying to chase her off the show. That didn't work. He went to that revenge P, and now here it is, another um, abuse situation that he's trying to weaponize against her. I believe that this is his trauma and that he's projecting it onto her because he wants her to feel the humiliation and shame that he felt when it happened to him. Because how many of us has been through divorce and breakups? I've had bad breakups. I've been married 3 times, and I've 2 of them was crazy as hell and still crazy. But that's not the go-to situation that they go to abuse somebody in that way. This is something that he experienced, and he remembers the shame and humiliation of it because he's never dealt with it. He's stuck in it. And so he is trying to project that onto Melanie.
Yeah.
Look at her life. She is soaring because she's an eagle. And eagles shouldn't marry chickens. She married a chicken. What do chickens do? They eat their own shit. They never look up.
Watch the language, Carolyn. Go
Oh, I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Okay.
They eat their own caca. They never look up. They won't fly above 2 feet unless you kick them. Okay? This Bishop Jakes did a whole sermon on that. He is a chicken. His bird is a chicken. And she's a chicken with no brain because he manipulates her and he weaponizes her toward Melanie. Melanie is an eagle. She should have connected with an eagle. She never had a chance to because he got his hooks in her. She's gonna be all right. That is why she is on radio silence, because we love her and we want to protect her. And so we flood her DMs, so much. If I was her and her, I wouldn't want to hear that crazy crap that he's putting out there, whether it's true or not. I wouldn't want to hear it.
Yeah, I didn't send it to her. I don't send her anything.
Yeah,
a lot of people do.
I comment on stories and things
and they
like
mean
that.
well.
But
They mean well.
Yeah,
They
I know.
want her to know it. They want her to. They go to Dawn. They want Dawn to give it to her attorney. I don't know if she still has that attorney, but that's her specialty. That attorney is abuse. She represented that woman who took Trump down, and he just lost almost $400 million toward her. She got a good team. She got good lawyers, and believe me, she knew that who she was with. You can't spend 12 years with a person and not see them. When she opened her eyes and saw who he was, she knew he was going to come after her hard once she cut him off. She expected this from him. And now that he done got arrested and he's facing jail time and he may lose this only income he has, she knew he's going to come for her. She knew it. And she's prayed up. And they can't get to her, so they're trying to drag her mother into it so they can, in that way, hurt her. She is surrounded by God's angels, God's army, his warriors. Didn't we just do a fast? When did we do the fast? Last month?
Yep, I think it was last month.
Okay, I thought it was January.
It might have been January.
It was January 15th.
But them demons are mad. They're mad. And what's her next project? Her next project is that she is campaigning for Hill Harper. So he want to make her look. He want people to be looking at her all crazy. And as far as Carlos, that's his MO. He did it to Candy when he stole her intellectual property. He trained Kenya to be so vicious. That's what he does. He's probably more pissed off at her because she didn't tell him about that network TV deal. Because now she got a network and a production company, and he's still stuck with just a production company. He probably mad as all get out that she didn't include him in that deal. Trust me. He's jealous, and jealousy is another word for hatred.
Amen.
That's why he's letting Martell run roughshod over her, because he wanted to steal that show from her. He changed the premise of it. He put his own footprint on it because he wanted to steal it from her. And she herself said she was naive. She didn't know. She was green. And she got in the bed with the devil. So she married a chicken, and she got in the bed with the devil. And
what is that scripture? What is the scripture?
I'm sorry. That is 2 Kings 6.
2 Kings 6.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
because that servant was freaking out when he saw those the king's army that had been sent to drag them out of their tents and drag them back to where he was. And
Mm-hmm.
Elisha just said, God, show him your army. And that army was surrounded by God's army, and they didn't
Yeah.
even know it. And what did he do? He struck them blind. He said, God, blind them. They blinded, God blinded that whole army. And they
Amen.
had to rely on Elisha to feed them and take them back to their camp.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta stand in what God gave us, and He didn't give us no spirit of fear.
That's
It's
right.
Amen.
okay to
That's
be
right.
angry and rageful, and like that is a horrible thing. That if she suffered that for him to use it to weaponize it against her, but she
Absolutely.
know who he is,
Mm-hmm.
and this thing right here is going to add more followers and supporters to her, because look, it's an army of men, women, and children that suffered this, so they're going to be
Yes.
sympathizing with her
That's right.
even more. And
That's
if you
right.
look on
Absolutely.
Instagram, she got over 600,000
Hmm.
followers. Carlos got
Mm-hmm.
300.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He got 300.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He is so jealous of Mel because he's been scratching and biting and stealing and lying and conniving for years. And
Hmm.
Melanie came in there and worked with him for what, 3 years? And she has surpassed him. That
Hmm.
is
Yeah.
great.
Facts.
She shouldn't leave her
Absolutely.
show unless God tell her to go. Stay
That's right.
right there and watch
Stay
them
right there.
demons fall one by
That's
one.
right.
They gonna
I
fall.
agree. I agree. I
And that
agree.
has to be our prayer. So y'all get out of that spirit of fear.
Well, Carolyn, let me say
Yeah.
this, and I can't speak for others. I don't think we're in a spirit of fear. I do think that
Mm-mm.
we're in a spirit of anger. You know what I mean? I think with so many people being triggered, that I do feel like it's natural. You know what I'm
It
saying? But
is. I agree.
yeah,
But fear has a
yeah,
whole lot of little babies, just like Erda does. You can
uh-huh,
Erda somebody's character. You can Erda their joy. You
absolutely,
can it.
absolutely,
It's a lot of little babies attached to those negative uh,
yeah,
mindsets, and
yeah,
we have to learn uh, how to crush them with the word of God.
yeah. Totally agree.
That's
What
the
a
armor.
word. What a word. Carolyn, thank
Amen.
you so much
Yes.
for your
Amen.
commentary tonight. And we are going to take that with us. We do, if anybody is, because what I'm fearful of, I must admit, not when it comes to male, but again, as I said in my commentary, when I'm speaking of Carlos King, what is he waiting for? So that fear is there. The fear that
He's
this man
motivated by
could really,
greed. He's
oh, we know
motivated by
that for
greed, and
sure.
he can't take nothing she got. He can't
Right.
even
Oh, I
get
know
what she
that.
got. He can't
Right.
even get what he is like the smallest of them demons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even
No.
Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly got over 1 million followers on
60
Instagram.
seconds, Harold. We got to get to the next one. Go ahead.
Okay.
Finish off.
She
Dr.
got
Heavenly.
over 1 million followers. He scared
Mm-hmm.
of Heavenly too.
That's why he
Mm-hmm.
attached to her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Ask
Heavenly is suffering.
God. I
Heavenly is
always ask
suffering
God
from
to,
the big head. That's what Heavenly's problem
yes.
is. She
I
thinks
always
she's bigger than the show,
She is
and
bigger
it's
than
not
him.
cute. It's
I
not
always
cute.
ask God to open my eyes so I can see. Open
Mm-hmm.
my mouth so that his words come out. Because
Yeah.
what we're looking at is not what's really going on. It never is.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Deep. Deep.
Very.
So
Deep.
God
Thank
bless
you.
y'all. And thanks for letting me come up on this panel.
You are so welcome, Carolyn, and thank you for coming.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for the word. Thank you for the lesson. All of the above. I hope that it touched everybody watching as it did me. We needed that in this very moment. So thank you. Thank you. Please make sure to hit the link again going forward. I would
Okay.
love to hear from you.
I'm gonna drop
Oh,
down so somebody else can come up, but I'm still in the chat.
okay. All
Okay.
right. And I love your name again, Carolyn.
It's my
Thank
father
you.
and mother's name together, Harold and Gwendolyn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, so cute.
No.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All
All
right, I'm gonna
right.
drop
Thank
down
you.
now.
Okay. Thank you. All right, hold on one second, Hershey. Cynthia said, "Hey, chit chat and chat. I am such a fan of your channel. Oh, thank you so much. And you decided to come out the bushes. Thank you, Cynthia, and drop down more. For those of you that are in the bushes, I appreciate you guys, but I really would love everybody to be in the chat where I can't even read it. So drop down. Thank you, Cynthia, for being a fan of my channel. I could be a little shock jockish at times, so I
We
appreciate
love
you
it.
so much. I really do. Thank you
Plenty
again.
dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get
All right. Hey, Bama girl. I see you in the chat. Hey, ADR, Lily, Hermosa, Coco Beauty, Annette, Patricia T, Tennessee girl. Thank you guys for joining. Shout out to each and every one of you. 1478 currently watching. Please make sure to hit the like button. And baby, we got Hershey. Ooh, child. I don't know if y'all remember Hershey, but I remember Hershey. Hershey, thank you for joining us. Now, Hershey, I'm not sure if that is your mic. It's a little background noise. Let me double check. All right. I don't. Yep, it's yours, Hershey. So if you see your little avatar is moving, but you're not talking, so hopefully we'll be able to hear you. Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. Well, when you just spoke, it was fine. When you're not speaking, that's when I hear background noise. So we're gonna be quiet and we're gonna go ahead and let you speak. Go ahead, Hershey.
Okay, I'm not gonna be long because I'm at work sneaking anyway, and that's wrong. But anyway,
Oh.
I really wanted to come and love on my sisters, in Christ, and just anybody who's been through that type of trauma. My heart really broke for all the ladies and even the men who expressed themselves. And I just really want to say that Nay, yeah, I'm calling a name. Nay, you are the most triflingest, low downest, built bullfrog lady I have ever seen in my life. For you to do what you did, that was so unnecessary. That title was very, very misleading because it had nothing. That title had nothing to do with what was on that doggone tape. It really didn't. It really, really didn't. And for the people that, mismanaging money, okay, well, what's T? What's T? You click on that, and this is what they say is T. That's what's T. Y'all are some sick individuals. Who raised y'all? Who? And the thing that bald headed, to think that bald headed be
Keep it
that I want to
keep it
say,
cute. Keep it cute. Keep it cute. Keep it cute.
yeah,
Keep it cute.
Fix
Go
that
ahead, Hershey.
initial.
I'm about to get into my Bible, the Kingdom
No, ma'am.
Suffered Bible,
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to
and
the
the Bible
Bible. Go
teaches
ahead, Hershey.
because I'm really Bible at this point for you to sit. See, this is why I can't stand when people say, "Oh, he cheated. He ain't the only man that cheated. He won't be the last." This ain't about him cheating. It ain't
That's
about him
right.
cheating at all. For you to lay your crusty, dusty, no
Ooh,
lotion
child.
having smell left your behind tail down there and reveal something so traumatizing to for your if it's true for your ex-wife with this bird brain nest hair falling out looking like the bull off of the vampire in Brooklyn. Type of pepper. You laid down and told her that? Really? Really? see, right now, this is the reason why I'm passionate how I am. Because I really wish I was part of Mel family. Because him and her would have been touched a long time
Keep
ago.
it cute, Hershey. Keep it cute.
I,
Keep it
I,
cute.
I,
Keep it cute. Hershey. Hershey. Hershey.
I,
Take a shot, Hershey. Take a shot.
Cute Hershey.
I'm,
We don't, for the sake of YouTube, we don't condone violence. We know what you mean. Say put them paws. Say put
is
them
it,
paws
you
behind
know,
that.
no, I don't condone violence. But at the same time, we just leave it at that. Okay.
Leave it at that, Hershey. Leave it at that. Girl.
Just go leave it
Go
at
ahead
that.
on.
Because how dare you? How dare you? And the way that content creator put it out there like that, triggering a whole community of people. How dare you? What you need to do, instead of keep putting these tapes out, you need to go to the nearest drugstore and get some
Hershey.
CoverGirl, Arion, or some
Ooh,
Maybelline
child.
top. Ooh,
Hershey. Ooh, child.
do
Hershey.
that. Do that instead of sitting around here clickbaiting people. Do that. That's why I'm upset with her, because that was clear clickbait. That was
Mm-mm.
clear clickbait. But I'm finna leave because I actually have to get back to work.
We love you.
Hershey.
The chat is on fire. All I see is laughs and emojis.
Baby.
I
I tried to
I love
warn you.
I love my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Even if I
We
never
love you
met y'all,
too, Hershey.
We
We
love
do.
you.
I love y'all, and I don't. That's why I admire Mel. I do respect her. We around the same age, but she would be somebody I would be friends with in high school if I was back in the day. Cause she seemed bubbly. And she's smart. So I definitely probably would have been sitting by her because I'm trying to. Okay, what question? What was that? Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the people that you gravitate to. And see, she got a healing spirit. Me and my friend was just talking about that not too long ago. When you have a healing spirit, you attract broken people. So when people say, "Oh, you attract what you attract what you are attracted to," no. That's not always the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you attract broken people. And Martell was a slithering, succulent, no good behind snake that
Mm.
saw where she was going, how she was going. See, not only do God know your destiny, but sometimes the devil do too.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
We need to understand that too. And that's what the devil is put here for. To steal, kill, and destroy, and not necessarily in that order.
Mm.
Okay? That's exactly what he tried to this woman. And I don't
Yeah.
understand why. Because all she did was let you go to be with the bird that you wanted to be with.
That's
Yes.
That's
it.
not it. So
That's
why are
it.
you not keeping it a toodaloo in the sunset? Why are you not doing
Mm-mm.
that? Why are you
Child.
harassing me and then releasing your ghoul off of Vampire and Brooklyn on
Ooh,
her?
child.
Just sitting up there looking like she got the dropsies. That butt alone look like it needs to drop.
Oh,
Okay?
Lord.
So at the end of the day, so at the end of the day, y'all just be happy.
Ooh,
Go
child.
and be happy. Leave this lady and her children alone. Focus on raising your children. That little boy is chaos everywhere he go because he is around y'all.
Hershey. Hershey. Now, Hershey. Let's leave
Now
the
I'm not
baby
talking
out
about
of it.
nothing. I'm saying he is full of chaos because how they made him.
I
And
heard
if
you.
you
And I
stop,
hold on.
stop.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's leave
I'm
the
saying,
baby out of
no,
it.
I'm not trying to talk about the child. Please
All
understand what
right.
I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying. The reason why he's full of chaos is because he see his pappy going across his mammy head all the
Bless
time.
you,
He's
Lord have mercy.
around
All right,
chaos.
Hershey, 30 seconds. Hershey, go ahead.
All right, 30 seconds. I'm about to be gone. So focus on that. Focus on Paris. Focus on the baby. Leave Mel and her children alone. Stop having them kids' names in your mouth. Leave her alone. Period.
Yes.
Just period.
Hashtag.
And I'm about to leave.
Well, hold
Because
on,
I
Hershey.
don't understand
Hold
nobody.
on.
I love y'all and I
Hashtag leave her alone in the chat. Hashtag
Yes.
leave
Her
her
alone. But
alone.
I know Mel is gonna handle it how a true Scorpio handle it. At the end of the day, and whatever comes their way, karma. Let me tell you something. When God get finished with them two, it's gonna make Mel herself feel sorry for them. I'm telling
Mm,
you, because what
mm.
they have put down, that karma is they finna get paid overtime because they've been overtime trying to harass and bring her down. You
That's
see the
fact.
Scots is already eating up each other because the Scots and them now
All right,
all of
Hershey, 10 seconds. Go ahead, 10 seconds.
so
10 seconds.
oh
Go
yeah.
ahead,
So
Hershey.
okay, let me I'm gonna finish. The Scots is feeling a certain way now. See, the snakes are eating themselves. And it's only gonna be a matter of time before Mel gonna feel sorry for all of them. You watch and see. It's gonna be so bad. She gonna feel sorry for them, and that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. But
All
I love
right.
y'all.
Well,
I
listen,
said I
we
prayers for
love you
y'all.
Love
too.
you, Hershey.
I tried to warn you guys
We
about
missed
Hershey.
you.
Hershey gonna always come in and drop it like it's hot. Hershey, now next time you come, oh, she just dropped down. I need you to get that device together, but we heard you loud and
And
clear.
clear.
Okay? Loud and clear. Baby. Hershey had me over here working, child. Ooh, child, my fingers was going every which way, trying to look for allegedly and babe. But thank you, Hershey. All jokes aside, thank you so much. Real quickly, Robin Powell backstage. Robin Powell backstage.
Hello,
Going once. Robin, are you back there?
hello,
Okay, I can hear you. You're real low. Are you on
hello,
a can you guys
hello.
hear? She's real low.
I can hear her, but she's low. She got to turn her mic up.
I can hear.
Okay. Okay, hold on, Robin. Let me see if I can turn your mic up and then we're gonna go to the next panel. Let me see.
Hello.
Okay, I got your mic all the way up. Are you there, Robin?
I'm here, but I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, you have a bad connection. What I need you to do is a couple spots open on the panel. I do need you to drop down, click the link
Yes,
again.
I am, but I don't know what's going on with my mic.
Okay, yeah, try to drop down, maybe refresh your screen and come back
All
up,
right,
okay? All right. Okay, guys, let me get Beavis and Butthead on off the screen, child. Uh Hershey said, did she say vampires in Brooklyn or something? I don't know what her child. Woo, child. Real quickly, Too Blessed for you. Thank you so much for the super
Oh my
chat.
God.
Too Blessed said, Cat Williams, pass me that drink. And this is just for you. Thank you, Too Blessed for you for the super chat. One other thing, real quickly, Von Seal, thank you so much for joining the cutie crew. All right, woo child, who got to come after her shit? Let me see who next. Oh Lord, BLS. BLS is just BLS. You haven't spoken, right? Nope. BLS is
No,
up.
I'm
She just like her. She
so watch
child.
your
Ooh,
mouth.
whoa,
Watch your mouth. See, I knew you was gonna say
baby. Let me warn them again. All right, BLS. Now look, I just did overtime. Be nice, BLS. Be nice. Your
girl, did
thoughts.
I tell you when you kept putting that Cat Williams thing up, girl, I was over here fucking out because I was feeling like, oh, I need that.
Okay, baby. I'm ready to go up and get a real drink. You hear me?
Right.
But
Oh my
BLS,
Oh my
God.
thank you for
goodness.
joining us. And again, shout out to Hershey as well as Harlan. We had Harlan with the spiritualness, and Hershey came through and got them. Oh, Lord, excuse me, Lord. Ooh, child. I just
She
ooh,
snatched
I'm
them
sorry.
edges.
Hershey came through and shut it down.
That's
But
Oh
funny.
BLS,
my
your
goodness.
thoughts
Oh
on the
my God.
real. Your thoughts,
Okay.
BLS.
Okay. Okay, I gotta get serious. Okay. So so I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh my
So
God.
of course it's disappointing. It's disappointing. There's a lot going on. I do think that Mr. is trying to set up his puppet um, to be in just as much trouble as he is, because we, number
Mm-hmm.
one, know that he don't love nobody other than himself. I believe that he is angry with her. That's why he refuses to claim her, and he is holding on to her to get him out of trouble. And if he can keep throwing off on her, having her do all of this dirty stuff, and then he go talk to people, well, you know her, you know she gonna do that. Well, maybe I think she went in my phone, you know she did that. And keep doing stuff like that. Um, I also hope that um this will the whole combination of everything that she has said and done to Mel. How much is a person supposed to take? She did it before the divorce. Now the divorce is over. You got him. Keep my name out of your mouth. There is nothing for her to say about her at all. And when you consider how Mel, you know, keep from saying her name at all. If she say anything, she'll speak in reference to his baby mama, right? Because that's what she
Mm-hmm.
is. And if it comes up, but she ain't looking for an opportunity to even talk about her. And so
Yeah.
I hope that something can be filed against her, and even these most recent things that have come out, and then her coming behind what has come out, putting her stamp of approval on everything that has been said. I hope that the combination of those things will get both of them locked up. And I want to see her handcuffed. I want to see her taken away. And what happens to those children, it happens to them. The little boy can go to a mama or somebody who ain't in jail, somebody who had sense enough, even though they were a side piece, to be a side piece, and you shut up, side piece. You don't get a microphone. You don't brag about the fact that you're a side piece. Go on
Mm.
to your side piece grandmother, allegedly.
Mm-mm. Allegedly, child. Go ahead.
And so it is just, I, I'm, I was stunned, and I couldn't go to anybody's thing, because it's like, what do you say to that? And it was clickbait, because the information on there, it definitely wasn't what she played. And so I think I heard somebody mention the fact that they hope Mel sues the content creator and, that girl. But if this is not harassment, she
Yeah.
is not married to him. She ain't bothering you. And she's still feeding y'all's dusty behind. But honestly and truly, I believe that it is Hotel who is behind it all. He's fueling it, but I think he has his own self-serving reasons outside of the fact that I can hurt Mel, but I can also get this cow who ruined my life. I
Mm-hmm.
can get her in just as much trouble as I'm in. And when you call yourself with somebody, you can tell um, when they ain't feeling you for real, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, and maybe, I don't know, maybe she can't, because she used to just being passed around. She used to
Mm-hmm.
being, let me do what I need to do to you. Okay, I'm done. Oh, you got a baby. Oh, okay. So do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe she don't know what a real love relationship is
Well, it's no maybe to
because
that. She don't know. It's no maybe. So she thinks that this is love, which is so
mhm,
unfortunate.
it is. And so the thing with, and it's like, we're sitting here watching this, and it's like, and so the side chick grandmother allegedly, but she said it in her life. I think she said something like that she was, she gonna do better
Allegedly,
with
it's
Paris
good.
because she
Yeah, allegedly, it's good. BLS.
allegedly.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Allegedly, she said she didn't want her daughter to be a side piece, right? Somebody, I think that was in the video. I don't know. I thought I
It
heard that
was.
today. So,
It was.
oh, okay. So I'm definitely saying allegedly, but anyway. Oh, and CK, and this is my last point to chat. I agree. Somebody said that he's jealous. One thing that I believe about him, I believe that he's immature. He's a young man. I think he's younger than all of the people that he's produced. And I think he got a taste of fame on RHOA, and he resented the fact that, he of course got let go. But I feel like he's somebody who doesn't forgive. And I think he's very pretentious. I think he
Spiteful.
still has um um I don't know, ill will for some of the people who got him, off of RHOA. And you guys mentioned, or maybe it was you, Chit Chat, but all of his shows. And I don't know how he doesn't see this unless he needs counseling and healing, because he believes that this is life, that everybody lives like this. But all of them have abusive men who
Mhm.
abuse the women. Y'all
Mhm.
remember Tasha Lockhart and with the preacher show, and how her husband was talking to her, and
Mm-hmm.
he actually had that on video. And so I never watched that show. That was a trigger for me. Like, what? And then you guys said that, that type of thing was on Bell Collective. And of course, I'm sitting here watching it on, Love and Marriage Huntsville. And so I
Mhm.
think he's immature. I think he needs to heal. I think he needs counseling, because when you consider what we bring to the show, establishing a relationship with the fan base, gonna keep your money coming, sir. But instead, he's at odds with us. And so that speaks to me of immaturity. Like, come on. Like, how can you not see the benefit in, having a relationship with us? We're not saying do everything we're telling you to do, but have sense enough and business savvy enough, to, you know, um, you patronize us. Act
Well,
like you gonna do what we saying at least.
well,
And so
Bravo.
that's
Let me
why I
let me
think.
let me let me interject real quick. For
Wait, what you
me,
call me? What you call me?
BLS. I'm sorry, child. BLS. You right next to Bravo. BLS. Let me interject real quickly. For me, I am willing to go on the back burner as a viewer as long as he
Mhm.
handles his business when it comes to what we are witnessing when it comes to Melody Sheree. I totally get what you're saying. You're absolutely right. But the order of priority right now is protect her. And the order of priority
Absolutely.
right now is remove Martell. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely.
Yes, you want to appeal to your fan base and all of that, but I think for us, we all including myself, and I just came off a strike from his ass, uh, uh, successfully. We are willing to go on the back burner, do right. Real quickly to what you said as well. I do think that this is normal to him. My opinion only. I
Mhm.
don't know it to be facts. I think that he may have grown up in a household where this was normal. And he's putting out this
Mhm.
content or creating these shows and adding these men to the cast that are familiar to him. And he really don't see a
Mhm.
problem with it because look, I made it. I'm a producer. I'm this. You could make it. A lot of people can bounce back from what was normal to them, and it wasn't
Mhm.
normal. You know what I mean? But
Right.
go ahead, BLS.
Absolutely.
60 seconds.
Okay,
We
and
got
this
to
is my
get this
last.
shit out.
Yeah, this is my this is my last piece. Oh my goodness. And it's not a funny night. I don't know why I'm so tickled right now. I think Bravo threw me off. But anyway, and all that Cat Williams drinking you was throwing on
Shall.
the screen. But anyway, this is my last. Okay, girl, stop.
You are
Okay.
silly.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. You wasting your
Okay,
seconds.
okay,
Hurry
thank
up.
you. Okay, so my last my last thing was I also think that Martell has something on him because to me at points it looked like, oh, this ninja, he looked like I'm sick of this ninja. But I believe that he got something on him. And I don't know if it was some impropriety as it relates to, you know, allegedly making a move on him, and
Mm-hmm.
he either responded well to it or he did not. But it's like he adds no value otherwise. He adds nothing to the show. And
Mm-hmm.
several seasons ago, maybe 3 seasons ago, they didn't even want to work with him. And somehow, he done smoothed it over with everybody so that they will work with this clown. But I believe that there is something ain't good in the
30
milk or
seconds.
the water, whatever
30
you want to
seconds.
call it,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly. And I'm done.
All right. All right. And
Well,
it's okay, Suki.
Can I get a Cat Williams shot, please? Of
You
that
can
cognac?
absolutely you can
Yes.
absolutely get a Cat Williams. Where's Cat? Here you go. Here you go. Thank
Thank
you,
you very much.
BLS. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a lot of people didn't like this child. I just put it up here just for the sake, but yeah, we not feeling him. This the only one that we really feeling when it comes to Mr. Man. That one right there and right here. But look, I agree with you. And yeah, we do want some action. And like I said, let's go ahead, Carlos, and start with what you should have started with 3, 4, 5. How many seasons we on? 5 seasons ago, coming up on season 7. So thank you, BLS. Thank you to the chat. You guys are clowning. Thank you to those that's joined me late. Thank you again if you sent me a Cash App, ADR. Thank you so much, Miss J, as well. And we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving to good. Somebody said they like the way I say Ladon. But we're gonna go ahead and move it on to good bad apple. Good bad apple. Thank you again for last night. What are your thoughts? And thank you for the super chat as well.
Oh, my pleasure. Hey, I just wanted to, and I'm not going to be long, hopefully, but I just wanted to say I watched Wanda. I watched her earlier today, and she said
Hmm.
the same thing I said last night. You don't tell your spouse. If you
She
got
did
people
say
that you
that.
can trust, yeah.
She did
If
say that.
if you got people you can trust, you if you trust them, then you feel free to tell them, but don't tell your spouse everything. And I listened to her and I said, you know what? um that is the wisdom of years. You
Yeah.
know, that's the wisdom of an older person. Because I'm sure she's seen a lot. She's seen things go down. And that's why I just wanted to reiterate, um people, keep your trauma close to your chest. Don't
Mhm.
share your trauma with everybody. And I'm not even saying that what was said in Nay's video was actually true, because I think there's a lot of projection that was going on.
Mhm.
Um, I think Slaw knows that she's not a good mother, so she tries to project that being a bad mother onto Mel, just like she's projecting bad body onto Mel because her
Girl,
BBL
bad.
is botched. Like
Yeah.
Mel's
She
body
looks
is
like an
right.
ant. Yeah, she looks like
Yes,
an ant. Mhm.
yes. And for her to try to call somebody bad body, girl, bye.
Girl,
You can
bad anything. Okay, bad
thank
anything.
you. Bad anything, right. And so I had to question, even the factuality of what was said. I mean, we don't know for sure, but I, it's just I had to question anything that comes out of her mouth, especially if it came from Martell. And we know he was the source. He's the source for everything that she says about Mel. She doesn't know. And it's like, girl, a man who is cheating on his wife with you, do you really believe everything? Like, what makes you think he's telling you the truth?
Mm.
That is what I don't understand about her. Why are you repeating stuff that a man who you know is lying, first of all, he's lying to his wife. Why would you believe everything he's saying?
Cause she dumb.
Mhm.
I mean, come on.
Cause she's that bitch. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. Like, it's like, how do you think that
The girls
you're
that get it. Good bad apple. The girls that get it. Remember? That's what she say all the
wow.
time. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So yeah, in her exchange with Wanda, she implied that Mel said something about her child, and she didn't specify which child.
Right.
So I'm wondering who she was talking about, if she was talking about um Knox, or was she talking about Paris? But either way, um she said that to justify what she did. And it's like, how do you make those kind of calculations? I don't get it. Like, you're messing with this woman's husband, and like, I don't get how you have the nerve to be angry with her about anything. Like, it's crazy. And Wanda was really saying the same thing. Riley, I mean, and we know a broken clock is right twice a day. So you can expect Wanda to make sense every now and then. But, you know, for her to come back with that, like, girl, is that a reason for you to go out and tell this woman's so-called business, her
Absolutely not.
personal information that was said to you by her husband that you're sleeping with? What kind of logic does this girl have? I don't understand it.
Well,
But
good,
what
bad apple. Real quick, game recognized game, and that was a lie. You know what I mean? Because Mel haven't had a conversation with her where she said something about a kid or anything else.
Right.
So, what better way to act like, look, there is nothing that warranted what was said in that video, whether somebody said something about your child or not. But let's keep it a book. You've said a whole lot about her kids for years.
yes,
So, if
for
Mhm.
she
years.
did, If she did say something, she should have. But come on now, where you get that from? Martell as well, so he can
Martell.
continue on the hatred that you have. Let's,
Right.
go ahead. Go
He was
ahead.
feeding you. Now you gonna listen to him, the person who he hates her because he couldn't use her any longer, and you're believing what he said. Like, this girl is the
I'm
slowest
telling you.
that I've ever seen. It is
Uh-huh.
crazy. But one
Yep.
thing that I do know, after this, nobody on that cast who still deals with Martell can remotely call Mel a friend at all.
Mm-hmm.
The Fletchers, you know, I already was looking at them sideways for how they was treating Lexi. Like
Mm-hmm.
that didn't sit right with me. But going forward, lady, if you calling that man your brother, don't call me a sister. Don't call me a friend
Yeah.
at all. You can't. You I don't care what he has on you. I don't care what. But if you're dealing with him, you are my enemy. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And just like everybody else said, I hope Mel files a lawsuit against Nay, Slaw, Martell, Carlos, Own, and Discovery. The
Mm-hmm.
whole the whole legion needs to get it, because that right there is a legion.
Yeah.
It is. But that's
Mm-hmm.
my piece.
Woo child. You
Mm.
know we agree. But yeah, game recognized game. That girl, she's a big liar. I've recognized that early on, and it's all BS. Who was it that said it? BLS. That look, I'm divorced from him. I gave you the Negro with my eyes closed. I should not be a topic of conversation, period. But see, since she's suffering and he's suffering, and together they can't do a damn thing, they have anger for the person that was the boss. And, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen
Me
anything like
either.
it.
Me
And she
either.
deserves a pumpkin head. A pumpkin head. And, with what she's done over the past couple days, she's done enough to get a pumpkin head from day one. But I think it's going to be coming because you triggered a whole lot of people. And she can spend that time wisely. You can get them ghosts out your damn house so that baby ain't seeing all
Whoop,
them demons.
whoop.
You can start there. You can take off that diaper. You can start there. You can get them braces removed. You can start there. You can think about you, your daughter. Start somewhere. But like you, good bad apple, I'm confused. I am so confused why Mel is still a topic of conversation when it comes to
Right.
her and Martell.
Or even a
You know,
care. Or even a factor. That lady should be a non-factor in y'all life.
period.
Y'all are together. Both of y'all are single and able to
Period.
do whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah. Period. Totally agree. Hashtag in the comments, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Get the damn ghost out the house, girl. Get the ghost out. Start there. Start with sitting that baby down and teaching him his damn name. He didn't went from Knox to Holt. Holt.
Or just
Holt.
at least
Holt.
teaching him how to talk.
Maverick.
Teach him
She
how
My
to
said,
talk.
my
she
God.
said, you got my daughter in here dying
Spider
laughing.
Man.
You
Spider
got
Man. He's Spider Man.
my
Girl,
my daughter's in here
teach
laughing
him
her
his
head off.
damn ABCs.
She said,
Teach him his
Ghostbusters.
ABCs. Lord, let me get off the kids. Forgive me, Lord. I'm not talking about you, baby Knox. I'm talking about your mammy. And you need help, little boy. You may not know it right now. The
Wow.
popsicles at 6 o'clock in the morning, but she got the nerve to talk about Mel possibly. Mel had to send food over there, and your ass probably ate it because y'all over there with crumbs in
According
the
to her
refrigerator.
behind, she did.
Crumbs. So yeah, she gon' look, those kids, the 4-piece chicken nuggets, that's just the nickname. They not eating chicken nuggets. They eating steaks and every damn thing else, and wearing red bottoms. You got a lot that you could be concerned with. Again, hashtag Ghostbusters. Get the ghost out the damn house, girl. Get the ghost out the house. And sis, I ain't thinking about you. You've been starting stuff for
Period.
2 days. Pink Diva talking about she gonna put the whole panel on timeout. We ain't thinking about you.
With
We ain't
no
thinking about you,
snacks.
sis. Look, we started last night. I don't know where I came from last night, child. I had to tell my sister, no, my niece this morning, girl. I let loose. I was waiting for a phone
Mhm.
call or something just to let me know that conversation was heard. It ain't happened. It bet not. Because I will be coming with more. I ain't even gonna get started. But good, bad apple. Thank you again. Thank you, as I mentioned, for starting a deep discussion last night. Now, look, we have two more people, and then we are gonna swing it back up to the top, and it's really gonna be quick. But I do
Oh, and let
want to
me
know
say
how
one
you
more
guys.
thing. Let me
Okay,
say
go
one
ahead.
more thing before I go.
Didn't say
We
anything. Hold on. Autism. I didn't say anything about autism. I don't know if anybody in the chat did, but if you did, no, 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 we not doing that. So I just said get the ghost out the house. We ain't say nothing about, autism. Go ahead, good bad apple.
we as supporters of Mel need to find every way possible to lift her up, to support her
Mm-hmm.
mentally, emotionally, and even financially. I'm about to go buy some more stuff myself.
Yeah,
So
for sure. For
make
sure.
sure that we are supporting her in every way we possibly can. And
Yeah.
that's all.
For sure. And I know she feels it. Mel knows. Mel knows, and I'm glad that after this, I, for one, when something, whether true or false, something as deep as this, as traumatic as this, you deserve that mental break. You know what I mean? Take your time. Don't rush back. There's nothing to prove to us. We know. We know. So take your time. But yes, I think she knows the support that she has as well as feels it. But Arion Curry, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Aunt Debbie, you up while we trying to get these ghosts out the house, child. What's your thoughts on Debbie?
My thoughts. Well, first of all, my thoughts. I'm gonna say allegedly, and in my opinion,
Woo,
this
Uh-oh.
child.
is
Wait,
what
hold
I
on,
think.
Aunt Debbie. Hold on, let me get something for you. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie. I know it's coming. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm not trying to go to time out with y'all. I'm gonna be
Woo, child.
nice. I'm not trying to go to time out with
Come
y'all.
on with
Oh,
us.
okay, Aunt Debbie. Ooh,
My thing is this: they've been trying so hard to get Mel off that show. All of them people: Destiny, Marceau, Tisha, Maurice, Kimmy, even Carlos King.
mm-hmm.
But Martel is the ringleader. If you notice, he told all of them about that our the that plot he had, revenge plot. But he tried to make it look like it was another man. He had all them. It started with all them being nasty to her because of what he said. Tried to run off the show the first time. Okay. Then he used the revenge plot to get her off. That didn't work. So the schemes didn't work that they had set up. He been holding this for a long time. And if that didn't work, this is what he's got left. All of them know about it. That's why they say certain things to her. Like what Desi, I listened to some things last night on Queen Sheba show to let me
Mm-hmm.
know that's what they did. When Destiny said that to her mama, pimp your daughter
Mm-hmm.
out, she
Mm.
knew then.
And you know
She knew
what?
then.
I did hear that on Queen Sheba, but I have to say I first heard it on Diana Rose, day before yesterday. And yeah, where did you get that from, Destiny? Go ahead, on Debbie.
So that means all of them knew. Okay. Mel been thriving. She doing a lot of events and projects. And now she's doing one on the 30th with that Hill Hopper guy. They're
Mm-hmm.
jealous. So they waited to bring this out. Martell told Coleslaw to go over there and say that at that precise moment. I don't think all this tape is
Mm-hmm.
old. I think
Mm.
they talking anytime they feel like they want to throw something out there, they use her. And she say it's an old tape. She's a liar
Mm-hmm.
because she trying to
Mm.
get her few pieces of silver too. Carlos King is up with all of this. He know. Because he want Melody off too, because he's jealous. Because Melody has exceeded him. And she
Mm-hmm.
won't play his game. Okay? They all in this together. So this is why she did that, talk to that lady and did that. Because if you notice, Coleslaw tell on herself and him. She said, you know me and Martell come over here and tell you everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Martell told that lady already. That's why when they got on there and had that conversation,
Allegedly,
I,
allegedly,
I said allegedly.
Okay,
I
okay,
said
ooh,
allegedly in the
yeah.
beginning.
Okay,
All this is my opinion. This is just
okay,
what I
Auntie.
think.
All right,
And that's why
Auntie.
they had that conversation and they did that. They knew this was the last piece and they knew that this would get under her skin, whether it's true or false. People run
Mhm.
with things, they don't even check receipts to see if it's true or false. And he also knew this would trigger a whole lot of women who are millimeters because we've
Mm.
all been through something and we were all triggered. But
Yeah.
you got to stay woke, keep your eye on him. That was just to throw a distraction out there for something else.
Mm.
And they're using all the people to do it. Just like Wanda knew too.
Mm.
That's why her and Arion, now she was just on there trying to get on Arion Live and talk to her. All of a sudden they having an argument. Okay, Carlos King done said Martell is out. Marceau is in. That's the lie he telling. So you know if Marceau is the new star and he with Tisha, Tisha gonna bring her mama back. So
Mm.
this is all a ploy to get Wanda back, get Arion on, and push Melody out because they know Melody will leave if that bed bug could come on there.
Mm.
This is all a plan. It's been planned. If one thing don't work, they tried another. And this
Mm.
is what it is. This is because they knew this will hurt her. And then they threw her mother in it for safekeeping to really hurt her.
My God. Mm-mm-mm. Baby. 26 in Cali is where I be, Aunt Debbie.
Lay it
I'm
down.
telling you, I'm telling you that's why I haven't got no sleep in 2 nights. I've been having
Mm-hmm.
nightmares. I have been triggered. But I asked the good Lord to be there with me and show me
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
help me through this. And this is what they're doing. This is a diabolical plan to get Mel out, plus smear her reputation and ruin her because so many people love her. She's doing good business, and don't
Mm-hmm.
none of them people have nothing going. And to mess her up with the station and the things she's got going that she's doing for, Hill Harper and this big event. That's why
Mm-hmm.
it came out now.
Mm-hmm.
They will
Aunt
go
Deb.
to any lengths to destroy her because they don't have nothing going for them. That
Mm-hmm. But Aunt
expo
Debbie, let
didn't
me
draw
let me
no
let
people.
me let me ask you this real quickly. And I get it. Smear her reputation. But God, let's go real quickly of things that they've tried to do to smear her reputation. The plot to release a video that was really her husband, and That
Yeah.
didn't work. So they couldn't smear
Mhm.
her reputation here. There's no way in the world you mentioning something that happened allegedly when I was a child that can smear my reputation. Now, it could possibly smear, not possibly, but it can smear the perpetrator's reputation, and it definitely smeared yours, Martell and Arion. So I get what you're saying, on Debbie, but everything that they've attempted to do has failed.
Yes, it
Everything.
has failed, but God. But see, it was to hurt her. It was
Mhm.
to hurt her.
I
They
know.
trying to break her soul.
Mhm.
They trying to
Mhm.
break her. And they don't care about if it look bad, what they saying about her, because they just want to do what they doing to hurt her.
Yeah,
Arion gonna do anything Martell say. It don't
baby.
make a difference if it's true or not. She don't even care if it's true or not. She just wanted to put it out there.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
how these demons are. But God
Mhm.
got a
Mhm.
different plan. But this is what they tried to do. And they involved all of us because they knew it would trigger us
Mhm.
to keep us from seeing what's really going on. You got to stay woke with these people. It's
Yeah, and
something
look,
else coming behind it.
but look, although it has triggered us and a lot more other people,
Yes, ma'am.
who's getting looked at with the side eye? Who's getting the
Mm,
blame? Who, you know what I mean? I totally get what you're saying, on Debbie, but as sis just said, and I was just about to say it, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. That's those that's been triggered. That's those that's gone through it. Look at the conversations that's been sparked because of their ignorance, because of their lack of morals and everything else, and that's where, even in the midst of this, there is joy. Even though a lot of people triggered, it was not successful. It's not going to be successful because now we looking at you all as the bottom of the barrel scum that you are, even more. And now we're looking at other people, even though the side eye was already on them, Carlos King and everybody else. So I get it if it was successful. It has not been successful. I don't see success when I look at Martell Holt. I don't see success when I look at Arion Curry. And I don't see success when I look at Carlos King, because Carlos King's success was kicked back off because of Melody Sheree. So
Mm.
who's really suffering here? You know what I mean? Yes, it hurts. Yes, it was triggering. Yes, a lot of us have lost sleep. Yes. But in the
But we're
end,
survivors and
but
strong.
in the end, my sis told me your light will bring out the darkness of others. Sis, put it in the chat and let me know exactly what you said. It was on my board, but I moved, so I ain't got it. But Mel's light brings out the darkness and is shining a light on a whole lot of people, from the
and you
rooter
know it.
to
And
the
I agree
tutor,
with
from
you
the top to the bottom.
to the
Okay?
bottom. I
But
agree
go
with
ahead,
you.
Aunt Debbie.
But these people don't, they don't see that. They don't care about that. They just want to do things that will harm.
F
This is
them.
how
I'm sorry. Go
that's what
ahead.
that's how demons work. And this is the
Mhm.
time that they own. Demon time. I
Mm.
agree with you. Cause they can't do nothing to hurt me, and they damn sure can't break me. Cause they didn't make
Period.
me. God did. And
Mm.
male is the same way. And yes, I am a survivor and I do thrive. But I see game also. I ain't lived
Absolutely.
on this earth to be no
Mm-hmm.
fool.
That's right.
I
Absolutely.
see what they doing. They're trying to run her off of her show again and using everybody that they can and throwing everything in the kitchen sink
Mhm.
because they can't move her. They can't break her. But that don't
Mhm.
mean a demon won't stop. because they
Oh
never
yeah.
get tired and they never sleep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Look, you got to be crazy. That's all I got to say.
Right.
Because it's like for me, Mel is the bowling ball, and all these other people are the pins. I done seen this bowling ball knock down Destiny. I done seen this bowling ball knock down Martell. Strike after strike after strike after strike. I done seen this bowling ball knock down Arion Curry, knock down Carlos King, knock down Kimmy, knock down. We didn't see Wanda and everybody else. We've seen. So you got to be a fool to continue on. There's a saying. What is the saying? If you keep doing the same thing and expect different
You get
results, what's that?
Insanity.
It's the
it's
definition of
insanity.
insanity. It's the definition of insanity. So, yes, we're upset. Yes, we are disgusted that they would even use trauma to attempt to knock this girl down. She's the bowling ball. You can't knock her down. You are the pin. You can't knock her down. God has
They can't, but
showed them. God has showed us. God has showed her. And I think that she's equipped to handle it, but it is hurtful. But Harolyn said earlier, we can't operate in fear. We cannot operate in fear. All I see is this girl continue to knock them down. But all I really want, Aunt Debbie, is peace for her. That's what we fighting for. Damn, can she get peace? Because Marceau, Wanda, Tisha, Arion, not Arion, Kimmy, Maurice, everybody, Destiny at one point, Stormy, your mammy, and everybody else. It is because of me. I'm speaking as Melody Sheree that you all has even been able to grace this platform. It is because of me that whatever salary that you're getting, that's because of me. Can I get a little peace? Can we get a little peace? You know, but go ahead on Debbie. We just
I
want peace.
understand we all want peace. But the demons and the devil, they're not going to give you no peace. That's why you have to stay a couple of steps ahead of them because they always doing
Absolutely.
something. They
Hmm.
always doing something. You know, I brought this up to wake up, to say, wake up. It's something else going on. It's something else
Hmm.
going on that we don't know about. Martell don't have nothing. You see, he went where you supposed to speak at that thing for what they call epitome for women. The man got
Hmm.
fired before he got hired.
He
He
sure
didn't even
did.
make it to the place and they done fired him. Okay. He keep on. He only filming with the Fletchers. Now I don't see why they would do that. I don't like them. I done side-eyed them. I ain't never, I ain't never cared for them nowhere. And you know how I feel about Fletcher with his punk tail. He a wuss.
Hmm.
I don't care nothing about how you wear no suit, no pretty face. You a dumbbell and you a wuss.
Ooh, child.
You know, he he'll let Martell push him and punk him into filming with him when he know what Martell is doing. But you say you for Melody.
But let me ask you this, hon,
And
Debbie. How do we know that the Fletchers are the only one he's filming with? He was just at Stormy's event.
well, she
There's
don't
more
like
than the
nobody.
Fletchers.
She run around with them bowls. She crazy as hell too. Nobody. Girls, don't get me started on that
Get
one. I
started,
don't
on
like
Debbie.
her
Get
either.
started, because you missed
I
last
don't like
night.
her ass
Where
either.
were you? Where
Her and
were
them
you, on
bowls.
Debbie? You missed
Her and
last
them
night.
bowls. When she
Uh-huh.
started with them bowls, back when she first came on, didn't know how to work them. I knew she wasn't no good right then and there. And
Ooh,
them
child.
dogs and everything coming up missing,
Ooh,
and she
with
losing
the
her
goats. Oh,
business,
Lord, have mercy. Ooh,
all that
child. Not
stuff.
the, Aunt Debbie, you talking about the German Shepherd that was in the warehouse, allegedly.
And them goats too, where they go? They ain't just run off. They
They in
just
that
how they
blood store.
disappear? They gone.
They in
They
that body
gone.
oil or whatever that is she's selling. Allegedly, that's what the German Shepherd has everywhere. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
And
Oof.
she round kissing on snakes.
Oh,
Mm.
Lord. Baby.
Uh,
Demon.
that's demon. All them people on demon time. And the Fletchers will be corrupt if they aren't already.
Baby.
I never liked none of them. I never liked Kimmy. Never. She's a jealous, mean girl,
Mm.
envious.
He's a good guy.
And she a pygmy. She a pygmy. She male identified. If Maurice tell her to do something, she gonna do it.
Exactly.
Roll over.
Right or wrong, she gonna do it. I never liked any of them. That's why it's so many people riding for Melody. You can see what she's going through and who she working with. Like you say, she gave all them a platform. What have
Period.
they given her in return?
They asked to kiss, including
That's
Carlos.
all. That's all. Because they want to use and abuse. And when she don't go along to get along, this is what they doing to her.
But
I know she's strong and she can handle it.
what Sandra said on that screen, Aunt Debbie, Mill has been slaying the demons. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
Yes, she have. But people get tired. She weary. She human just like the rest of us. Put yourself in her place. You would be mentally tired too.
Absolutely.
You know, and this is all for nothing because they want what she had. And she the one helped them. They didn't help her. She helped them put checks in their pockets. But this is how people do you when you feed them. They always want more. Then they want your plate.
Mm.
And this is how they got together because Martell, he wants everything she has, and he want to see her with nothing. And he don't care who he have to use to get it. Look at that dingbat he over there. Her child seeing ghosts, and she gonna tell me the ghost went home.
Lord have mercy. Hashtag Ghostbusters. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
That girl is a fool. That baby was scared to go in the other room. She said, go in that room. Ghost. It's ghost. That ghost went home. The ghost ain't went nowhere. That boy seeing demons. How he feel them all around you, and he feel them in their house because they coming off you and Martell. That's why that little boy don't know his name.
Lord have mercy.
You could feel and hear the fear in that boy. He's seeing
Poor
what he's
Miles.
seeing.
Poor little Miles. Go ahead, Aunt
Now
Debbie.
he say his name is Miles. He don't know what his name is.
Ooh,
Next week it'll be something else because he don't know he don't know what's going on. He's scared, and she with her, she just a dumbbell. I mean, I never seen a woman like this in my life. She don't care nothing about her kids because when your kids say they seeing a ghost, you're gonna go in that room with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're gonna make sure that room is safe for your child. You don't care what the child say. He said, I'm going in there with him. Okay, I'm gonna run all of them out of here. She didn't do none of that.
Big head. Lord have mercy. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie. Ooh,
And y'all, and he said she a good mother. She not a good mother. He not a good father. And they not decent people. They are demons, and they working on demon time. That girl is she's so upset. She want everything Mel have. When she see Mel taking these pretty pictures with them J Bowling clothes on, she can't get nothing she want. That should be me. She ain't doing nothing. But she over there talking about Mel.
She
Her and Martel.
She got a AliExpress.
Is Ollie doing what J Bowling doing? I'm just gonna ask you that question.
Aunt Debbie, she gross about at least $80 a month. At least $80.
Oh, girl, she ain't making but $20 a year.
A year.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Not $20, Aunt Debbie.
A year.
She ain't doing nothing like J Bowling. Everything Mel touch sell out. This sell out. They sitting over there looking at that. It can't be. They mad. That's what demons do. And then they go into demon mode. And that's why they doing what they doing. Everything she touched sell out. That thing on the 30th, it's sold out.
Sold out.
Sipping Success sold out. What she done sold out on?
Hashtag sold out. Go
Sold
ahead.
out.
Only thing she sold was her soul to Martel, the
That's right.
devil.
Ooh,
That's right.
Mm.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And then her mama, I ain't even talk about her. Cause if that was my child, I'd have been snatched her out of her baby. Talking
I
about
told
being
you I
at
would've-
26th in California, I'd be under the jail.
I told you I would have shook the shit out of her. Go ahead, Undead.
Right.
Go ahead.
Girl, I just, I be watching her and her little demon eyes. That girl don't have a thought in her head. Martell, and he's abusive now. I heard about the little boy run out the house. He's scared of them demons. Now this is what I'm put out. Allegedly, this is my opinion. I want to say it again. Allegedly, this is my opinion. Allegedly, the little boy run out the house and almost got hit by a car. And Martell comes. And
I know. Go ahead, Undead. I know you said it.
allegedly again, he hit her so hard, he slapped her so hard, he slapped her down on the ground. So you can imagine when she don't do what he say or how he say do it or why, and as she asks too many questions, he already broke and done lost everything he had. You know he taking his pain and frustration out on her.
Because he
Just like he
resent her.
doing his right, just like he doing his own children. That's why the children say they rather stay with mama. They don't want to go over there. It's a reason. He is lost his mind. He unhinged. Them demons is got his head. They got him going in a circle. They working him, and he working her, and anybody else that come around him, he'll use them too. That girl don't have no soul. That poor baby over there, he can't hardly rest. He already not getting no good meals.
Lord have mercy.
She gave him a cheap, one of the cheap ice cream candy cones today. That boy was hungry.
That's right. That baby hungry, wearing them cheap ass clothes. Lord have mercy. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie. Go ahead.
And then she running around telling me, I'm that bitch. When you got a nigga chase him for 5 years. What you chasing? What you chasing?
Aunt Debbie, what she say? He was chasing her for how long?
5 years.
I'm gonna tell you what's really going on.
That's cap.
Hurt.
Go ahead, Aunt Debbie. That's cap.
Because he said he don't even know you. He's just getting to know you.
He said she was a friend. He said she was a friend. He
Wait a
don't
minute,
know.
Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, he said this.
You got what I need, but you say he's just a friend.
Just a friend, child. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie. Lord have mercy.
That's what he said now. And she over there talking about something. She thinking, grinning like somebody she in love like a chess cat. You's an idiot. I'm just telling you now, I see that broad. I don't like her. I've been doing good because I be having things under control. And she done brought out the meanness in me. I know you said we supposed to believe in violence. I'm a work in progress.
Me too. Me too. My auntie. Well, so yeah, go ahead. I know.
That girl need the paws and the foots.
Yep, definitely.
And some other
Wait
things.
a minute, Aunt Debbie. Repeat that. She need what now?
She need the paws and the foots.
Hey.
swallowed up? Have
I'm
you ever
telling you,
been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up?
She need to be swallowed up with them paws. That's what you say, Debbie.
yep, she been doing enough swallowing and all of that for 10 years. I got sick of show for it.
Aunt Debbie said the right way. Swallowed, not swallowed. Swallowed. Swallowed up. Yeah, she has been doing a lot of swallowing with nothing to show for it, child, but some ghosts in the house. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie. Lord have mercy.
Got nothing to show for it. Her little post.
Hey. Ooh, child.
He's out there picking up paper.
That's their property, Aunt Debbie.
Ain't none of their property. They don't own nothing. He done gave that away or done lost it some type of way. He ain't. I'm telling you, he dumb too.
Aunt Debbie, she's that bitch. The girls that get it, get it.
I don't give shit. I ain't no girl though. I'm a woman, and she need to be one too. I'm tired of her hollering about she a girl, and the girl that get it, get it. She sounds just as dumb.
Child.
Oh my God.
When her dumb, I don't want to cuss. I don't want you to get in no trouble. I
Go
know
ahead,
you
Aunt Debbie. I mean, hey.
But she dumb as hell.
I get it from my auntie. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
I'm sick of her ass. I'm telling you now, I'm sick of her.
Oh, Lord.
Shoot. She lucky I don't live in Alabama. And all of them live in Alabama, old Wanda. I'm going to come to your door. Ain't no way I'd have told her I was coming to her door. I'd have been at the door and kicked it
Showed
in.
up. Just showed up.
I'd have kicked it in, baby. So when she seen me choking her one and half into her life, she would have known.
Aunt Debbie. Okay, Aunt Debbie.
Reel it in, Aunt Debbie. It's okay, honey.
I'm telling you that, Ladon. I'm tired of
Put
her.
your back, Aunt Debbie, in the ear.
Oh my God.
Then tell my some swallowed up.
Lord.
She over there with a hook and a curve and a shrimp and nothing to eat.
Wait a minute. Did you say a hook and a curve? Did you say
And the shrimp and nothing to eat.
Yeah, she over there with a hook and a curve and a shrimp and ain't got nothing to eat. Yeah. I can't.
Swallowed up. Have you
And then she
Aunt Debbie. Martel been getting
swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up?
Now let me ask you, Aunt Debbie. Martel been getting swallowed up for the past 10 years. And you mean to tell me she ain't got nothing to show?
I ain't saying nothing. Nothing. I don't see nothing she got. Other than she a friend. And she got responsibilities and duties. And she got to do what he say. That's all she got to show for her 10 years. Serve her right.
Oh, have mercy.
He said it don't count. He said he's just now getting to know her.
He just getting to know her.
That's the men taking it when they don't want you. That's because he don't want her.
Exactly.
And she's too stupid to see it.
It's not you, it's me.
Regina B. She doing all that for a hook, curve, shrimp, and nothing to eat. Lord have mercy. Ooh, child. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
I'm just sick of her. And then she running around like she flexing. There ain't no flex what you doing. You put a target on your back. Because you don't know when a woman will see you and snap.
Snatch her up.
Quit playing games.
Cutie Crew. We were talking about doing the Cutie Crew vacation in Vegas. How about Huntsville?
Yeah.
Girl, we all gonna be down there in the jail.
They don't even got room for all of us, that little small
I can get some special tools.
See
baby.
that we all gonna be in jail. I'm telling you now.
Exactly.
I got some
Ooh,
leftover military stuff.
ooh. Okay, so we
See
got
there?
connections. We got connections. All we need is Black
Aunt
Titanic.
Debbie,
Black
you my
Titanic.
roommate.
Yeah, let Black Titanic come through with the camera, get everything on camera. Black Titanic. Look, we could sit for, a little week or two, allegedly. No, a week, maybe a
No,
weekend.
Three
I might be
You know what
squares.
I mean?
I might be doing hard time, so I don't know.
Oh, child, girl, how?
You and me both.
I'm gonna be doing hard time, y'all. I see y'all when I get out.
Valentine said, come to Huntsville. I'll be your tour guide. Can you guide us right to AC in
Right to
Martell's
the
house? That's all we
right to
really
the
want.
gym. I want to go to that gym this year. I want to go to
Yeah,
that gym.
yeah.
We'll
Just
go
take
to
us
the
there.
gym in the morning and we'll follow her. I know
Right.
they
Work
got some
out.
bitches down there,
Ooh,
All we
some
gotta do is
parks
go
and
to the
things.
welfare office.
Oh
ooh,
God.
child. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Go get the Section 8. Aunt Debbie, what you call it?
My daughter said the welfare office.
What's about the Section 8 office, Section 6 she got? She
Section
about don't
6.
have.
Yeah. Ooh,
If she got it, she ain't paying nothing. That's why she keep on getting put out. But let her keep on getting put out. Section 8 gonna throw her ass out.
Well, her
Off
rent is
the
only
Section 8.
$20. God.
Her rent
well,
probably ain't that much in Alabama.
Yeah,
mhm.
but you
And
could
she
get
doing
kicked out
all
for
that for
nuisance
$10.
noise.
And some
Well, look,
Skittles and
Sandra
lifesavers.
said,
That's all she get.
We're not
Sandra
I wish
taking
a
her
said,
to the
man
look,
store.
would. I
Sandra
wish a
said
man
Huntsville.
would.
Sandra said Huntsville is not a tourist attraction. We're gonna bring
We're
the tourists and the attractions, okay?
okay.
And the
It'll be one
distractions
once we
too, and the
leave.
hell too.
Exactly.
We have a
It'll be one
specific
once we leave.
destination.
Yeah, it'll be one. Believe
Right.
Yeah.
And we coming here to
But go ahead.
extract.
Now let me ask real quickly. LaDawn, did you speak, sis?
No,
No,
but
she
I
didn't
just
touch
Okay.
added,
her.
My stomach
but
hurt.
I
Okay.
don't. Debbie done said everything. I just want
Yeah.
to add that I thought it was
Okay,
kind
wait,
of.
hold on. We're gonna let Aunt Debbie finish. We already at 2 hours and 47 minutes. We're gonna let Aunt Debbie finish. Then we're gonna take it to LaDawn. And then we are going to swing it back up to the top just to get you all's thoughts on Messy Earth Wanda.
Mm.
But go
Oh
ahead,
Lord.
Aunt Debbie. Go
I
ahead.
talk about her when you go back
Aunt Debbie
around.
gonna
Cause
have all
that's
of
I
us
want to
locked
get on
up.
her tail too. But since you say
Okay.
we coming back around, I'll hold
I'm
what I
back.
got about her.
Okay, Aunt
Talk
Debbie.
about
Aunt
her
Debbie.
too.
Yes, Sonny Golden, get the bail funds together. You guys make sure to put some money on our books. I told you guys before, I will happily let Big Bertha braid my hair to the back, just like
Okay.
Queen Latifah on Set It Off. I'll
Ooh.
be good.
Ooh.
I'll be good. I
Ooh.
promise you. I'll be
we
good.
gonna need we gonna, we gonna need a GoFundMe.
We need to go for yeah, y'all just start that when you all see it, because we want it to be seen. So,
Bring the
like I said, Black
cats.
Titanic be on the scene. We want it to be seen, but just get that GoFundMe together for us. Because I promise you, once we done, allegedly, in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. That girl will never speak again. Okay,
Ever.
not in that manner, but she would not dare open her mouth to say anything else.
Hmm.
Anything else.
Huh.
Okay? Promise you that.
I
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you.
Hmm.
Ooh,
But look,
Lord
Wow.
Jesus.
Aunt Debbie gonna have all of
Lord.
us. If you guys don't know what 26 in Cali is, it is in Chi-Town. It's on
Hey.
26 in California. It's also known as the county. And I think you guys can put the rest of that. J y'all.
Mm.
Yeah.
Chi-Town
If you
represent.
don't know by now, I'm talking
All
about
right.
Chi-Town. Yeah.
That's where you'll
Yeah.
find me and my Aunt Debbie child. Just make us bunk mates. What you call it? Just put us in
That's
the
what
same
the
little cell. We'll be
Sallys
good.
will be just be Sallys and
Yeah,
we
we'll
set
be
on in there.
Sally's.
Yeah,
We
we
will
coming
be
to the Windy
Sally.
City. Coming to the Windy City.
Yes, Mary Faye. Look at Mary Faye. Talking about someone get us all out of jail. Jail.
Mm.
Hey,
Mm.
that's how we rocking and rolling. For real. I thank God that, because this has become personal for a lot of us. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
experience exactly what Mel went through to relate. But if by chance you did experience it, girl, people will take out anger on you from shit that happened years ago. And
Hmm.
whoever said it, normal side chicks is not proud. They
Hmm.
quiet, but you one of the loud ones. And your problem is not with the man that was married. Your problem is with the wife because you're jealous. And a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
don't take that kindly. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? A lot of people
Right.
step. So, look, let's get to Ladon. But I must read somebody's mama. Somebody's mama said that poor baby. I threw poor in there. That poor baby think he is Miles Morales, thinking he is Miles Morales into the damn Spider Verse. Lord have mercy.
I'm telling
That's
you,
all. The
that.
mama is on the phone yapping, night, night, night. That's what the mama doing, or peeping out the window waiting for Martell to drop her off some Skittles. Child, she ain't thinking about that baby. So she got Spider-Man on 24/7. That baby think he Miles Morales. Lord have mercy. Thank you
Mm-mm.
so very much, somebody's mama.
What did I say for you? Tell them to bring me my money.
Ooh, child. But
Mm-mm.
Ladon, give us our thoughts, sis. We running up on 3 hours. It's late. Um, it's only 8:53 for me, but it's 11:53 Eastern. It is 10:53 Central. Shout out to 1.3K. Everybody with the shits tonight. You guys are holding on so much. Please, please. They say late or not, we here. Okay. Late or not, we are here. Shout out to those that are watching in the bushes, and shout out to the replay gang. LaDawn, your thoughts, sis, and then we're gonna take it up to the top.
Yeah, I want to speak on CK real quick. I thought it was funny how the other day he on his live he was talking about Black History Month, how Portia um did black broke history for the first housewife to some bull crap, but he was just throwing shade because Mel did her Black History post. And I
Mm,
said, he he's a Mitch. He's a catty Mitch. And it's not becoming. It doesn't look good. And I think he's also falling apart. He's so uncouth. He's falling apart. He's getting unhinged because he's saying things in the way he's supposed to be a producer, um, uh, own his own production company. He got his podcast. He da 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 da. But you don't act like a man of that stature. You are falling apart. You're having gripes and arguments with housewives. You're insulting women. Like he's unhinged too. And I think he's gonna ruin himself, because he's too deep. And I think the podcast, even if he felt like he was using Mel, it actually exposed him at the same time because she was able to face look at him and say some things and back
mm,
him in the corner and make him look like a fool and a hypocrite. So
mm.
at the same time, Mel always prevails. And as far as coleslaw, her trying to put her son on to prove to us that he can talk because only she can understand him was a
Mm-mm.
bad call. It was
Child.
another bad call. I think I agree with Aunt Debbie when she said that this was a plan. She wanted that out. That's why she was saying it so freely and bubbly and laughing. Whether she knew when it was gonna come out, she wanted that information out there. So by her being on live these last few days acting like she's unbothered by what was exposed, it's because she got what she wanted, but she's not going to get the response she wanted. See, that's where they get it twisted.
Mm,
They always think they got it this time, and it always backfires. And then they want to blame Mel. It's sad, but my prayers are with Mel. And I want to say that I'm, a little different when it comes to being married, because I was with mine for 22 years, and I was able to share everything with him. I feel like when you are in a marriage, if you are not married to the person that you think you can't tell your deepest, darkest to, then that ain't the person, and sometimes, even though we see certain signs in our mate, we don't think that they will actually do it to us. And even if we see little stupid stuff after it's done, nobody could have planned for this, for the way
Mhm.
that this
Yeah.
boy and this woman is acting. Nobody could have planned for this at all, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So I
Mm.
just, I'm standing with Mel, and this is nothing. I think, it's not that it's not nothing. I think, it brought up some stuff, but we are strong women. We are survivors. We're going to use our anger and frustration for the way that they tried to use it. We're going to switch it around for good and strength
Mm-hmm.
and power against all them evil people.
That's right. I think we've already done it. You know what I mean? There's power in voices. And even if people were speaking out because they were triggered or speaking out because it brought
That's
back
good
the
to speak.
memories, you know what I mean? Just look, there's strength in numbers. And the numbers have been on the side of people being outraged, disgusted, and everything else. So, but you're right, LaDawn. You're right. Go ahead.
No, that's all I gotta say. My sister said everything. We on the same wave path.
Mhm.
Let's
We
get to Uncle
rolling.
Wanda.
Ooh,
Let's get
child.
to Uncle Wanda.
All
Mm,
right,
mm,
all
mm.
right. Well, we're going to get to Uncle Wanda, and I ask you guys to give me your thoughts in 2 minutes. That's the max. We already at 2 hours and 57 minutes. But I do want to say shout out to the chat. You guys are with the shits. Do you hear me tonight? I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm glad that we have also been able to find a little laughter in this trauma that a lot of us have experienced. Even for myself, that's never experienced what was mentioned personally, I was traumatized. I was triggered. I was angered. I was upset. I've been having problems sleeping, because it's like seriously. But as with anything that God's hand is in, he turned it around just for this. Just for this. As I mentioned on my post earlier, you have to take back your power. And I think that we did that tonight in this chat. Yes, we still upset. Yes, we still gonna ride. If another one drop, we gonna bring the shame on again. I would be ashamed. I wouldn't show my face. And Arion Curry thought she was doing something by showing hers, but we know she crazy. You know what I mean? I expected it. That's why I said earlier, like clockwork. There she go. No matter what was said, you couldn't pay me. If somebody played some audio of me revealing something like that for me to show my face happily the very next day. That lets you know what we dealing with. She's
Mhm.
crazy. And she's with the right person. Crazy ass Martell Holt. So there will be nothing that will generate or come from whatever they have. Friendship or she thinks she got a man, but the man said they friends, and that's what it is. There won't be anything that come from that, and they won't win, you know? So shout out to Robin Powell for joining the cutie crew. Too blessed for you. I ain't playing with you tonight talking about have you ever been swallowed up? Lord,
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up?
and too blessed say pass her drink. Lord, have mercy. Too blessed. Lord have mercy. This what we gonna tell Arion and whomever else that come back out and talk, we're gonna tell them this as well.
Boy, shut your ass up.
That's what we're gonna tell them. Shut your period. Okay. Boy, girl, it don't matter. So let's take it to the top. We got Bravo. Bravo, 2 minutes or less. Did you feel like anything that y'all call her Uncle Wanda? I call her Messy Earth Wanda. Do
Oh,
you
have
feel
mercy.
like anything that Wanda said was from the heart? I'll give
A
my thoughts
day
at the
late, a dollar short.
mm,
It
Hmm.
may be from the heart in that moment, and the next moment she's ain't no male. Her
mm, mm,
kids, her lifestyle, all of them are jealous and envious. They want what that woman has, and they don't have the talent, the brilliance, or the God to have it.
mm.
Uncle Wanda can have several seats and chitlin sauce to go along with it. I'm sick of her.
Oh Lord.
Sick of her.
Child. Tisha said, what is going on? Go ahead, Bravo. Mm-mm-mm.
That's it. I can't stand it.
That's it.
Me
Bravo
neither.
say she ain't buying it at all. A day late and a dollar short.
Hmm.
All right. Messy Wanda. The people not feeling you, child. Next
Hmm.
up, we gonna go ahead and go to LaDawn. LaDawn, your thoughts on Uncle Messy Earth Wanda?
Well, I don't need to hear her say it to, I just don't. I think I don't, it's not from the heart. You know why I know it's not from the heart? Because she said, it's not like she did something to you, like, or whatever she said, but she was trying to insinuate that there is a reason you should put that out if she did that. And to me, that's still having a devious heart and a hateful heart. And I think she
Mm,
got an ulterior motive. I think she knows that Tisha and Marceau is trying to play nice with Mel, and she's trying to get in that situation too. Um, yeah, she said some things that line up with how we feel, but I don't take hers as anything. That's bull crap.
okay.
She act like she didn't hear the tape when Coleslaw was saying stuff about my soul. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
act like you didn't hear it. And you said, oh, why would you? You hear everything else that people talk about Yodota. So my
Mm-hmm.
thing is, it's like she said, a day late, dollar short, and it's bull crap, and it's not from the heart, not one part of it. It's an
All
ulterior
right.
motive. It's too quick. She
All
flipped too quick. Nah.
Mm-hmm.
right. I'm going to hold my thoughts to the end. But so far, that is two people that ain't buying it from Messy, Earth, or Wanda. Cheryl Howard, your thoughts. Do you think
I
that
ain't
there
buy.
was
I ain't
anybody?
buying it. I ain't buying it either, because
Agree.
when you talk about a 4-year-old, you can never come in. You
Mm,
can never come back and say to me, or act like you so much on Mel's side. I can't. I don't trust Wanda as far as I can throw her.
Or
Period.
a AB on your own niece.
Right. AB on your own niece, and then you came after a 4-year-old, which I already know where that came from, because I think Martell is the one who put that bug in her ear anyway about her sugar mama's paternity, in my opinion, allegedly. So I
mhm,
don't trust anything that Miss Wanda says, and she did make it clear that she don't like Melody. All right, then, so then don't start windmilling for her, because you know you don't like her, and you full of it.
mhm,
She just said the other night she was going to invite Arion over to the house,
mhm,
and she was hanging with Arion's best friend. So, oh,
mhm.
now all of a sudden now you're against her. I think it's all an act, just like it was an act
All right.
with her and the blogger. That's it.
All right. That is
Mm-hmm.
three people. So far, it is three zip. Aunt Debbie, wait, baby girl, 1981. You just saw who IG? Chit chat she is. I just saw her IG. Who, baby girl? Drop it in the chat so I can run on over there. Real quickly before I get to Aunt Debbie, Lord have mercy, I know Aunt Debbie. It's about to be 4 zip. I can't take y'all anywhere, everywhere. The gym. Oh, Valentine says she gonna take us everywhere. Yeah, take us on up to that gym, Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I want to go to
Where
the
else you
gym.
like to go?
I
H and
wouldn't
M.
go to Black though. I'll
No, I
sit
want to
that
go
one
to the
out.
gym.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
The
We
tendency to
only
work
gym.
out. I want to
The
work out.
right.
gym.
We only want to go where AC gonna be. The
Right. I
gym.
want to go to the gym.
Yeah, we don't want to go to Black Madonna clothes, cha. The club Melody told Tisha to pull up to. We want to go to the gym, Trader Joe's, H&M, and Martell Holt House. Martell Holt and Arion Curry. That's where we want to go, Valentine.
Exactly. I want to work. I want to work out. I want to go to the
That's
gym.
it. Yeah, well, we want to
Yes.
go to we want to get fit.
Right. I
Yes.
want to get fit.
We want to get fit. But okay, Cheryl Howard has spoken. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Valentine. Thank you so much. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Charlene Miller, thank you as well. I ain't messing with Too Blessed Child at all. Look at Juan Davis. Lord, Juan Davis talking about drink for my sis, Too Blessed for you. I gotta put the Cat Williams back up. Too Blessed, you should be good and tipsy over there, child, with all these drinks tonight. There you go. There you go. Thank you guys again for the super
Plenty
chats.
dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get
Child, look at Mary Faith in the comments talking about you gonna be the driver. We covered. Y'all a mess. Ooh, it's some thugs in here. All right, Lord have mercy. Aunt Debbie, Aunt Debbie, Aunt Debbie, we need your thoughts on messy arse Wanda. Mm-mm-mm.
Let's get it on, Debbie.
Lord have
Should
mercy.
call her no talking ass Wanda.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm. Lord have mercy.
Nah, she said, she told the lady, if you was wrong for doing it, but I would have did it too if she done something to me. That ain't being for a person. You just
Mm,
spiteful. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she had an agenda. She was trying to pull millimeters over there to hear what she had to say. You know, this is all a part of the plan. This is just my theory, allegedly, and this is just my opinion. Wanda don't mean nobody no good. The same people
Hmm.
that coached Tisha into saying what she had to say to Stormy at that reunion is the same person coached her into saying that.
Mm.
mm.
She was coached to say that.
You think so?
This is all a plan. She acting. They teaching her how to act now. I see
Mm.
through Wanda. Wanda ain't. I don't want. She ain't shit. I just got to say it.
Mm.
Child.
Mm. Mm.
She not
Mm,
for
mm,
male. She never have been. Like
Nope.
she said, I don't like male, but that was
Mm-hmm.
wrong.
Hmm.
That's somebody put you up to saying that. She don't
Hmm.
care about women.
Hmm.
She
Nope.
don't
mm.
care. All that was an act. She can't fool me with that crap. She got to
Exactly.
get up early in the morning, and she can't get up early enough to fool me.
Oh, child. Mm,
Mm-mm.
She
Hmm.
done
Sis.
said too much. She talked about the lady cheering, then put the child up there against another child, put a man up there. Nobody know nothing about them folks. Wanda is
Mm-hmm.
messing. She doing this to act like she for male cause they done coached her to do that cause she think with Marceau in the seat, Tisha gonna get her back on. That's why these peoples is doing that. This is all part of that plan
Mm-hmm.
to get back on. So she got
mm-hmm.
a few pieces of silver, and if she do what she told, they promising her, we'll get you back on. That's what her daughter telling her. All them people is in this together, and they not gonna win. I can't wait till they fall down. And Tisha and my soul ought to have enough. They need to go check on that lawsuit. Wanda
Mm,
ain't around talking about that, but she and everybody else's business. But she won't talk about that. How come she
mm,
ain't said nothing
mm,
about the expo?
mm-mm. Not the S. Expo child. Not the
They had
Expo.
were 20 people there.
Mm, mm,
And they,
mm,
they pulled them in there.
mm.
They
She
pulled them
always
in.
in folks' business. Her daughter so rich. Why she don't buy some decent clothes? Had on
Mm.
them funeral stockings.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Not the funeral stockings on Debbie. Was they opaque stockings?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. They look like medicine stockings. You remember?
Oh Lord.
They kind of ashy looking.
Oh child.
You them old ladies used to wear them years ago in the 60s,
oh
and then they
God.
have them turned up in a knot. Them old ladies used to wear them. I call them medicine
Around the
stockings.
knee. Yes, around the knee. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, she had on some of them look like
Mm-mm.
Lord have mercy. And then Wanda sitting up talking that crap. Like, she already, see, Wanda thinks and she tell on herself. You remember when she was talking about nuggets?
Yeah, golden
Mm-hmm.
nugget.
Yep.
Golden nuggets.
Golden nugget.
Golden
Oh
nuggets.
Jesus.
How could trauma and pain be a golden nugget for you? It was a
Right.
Mm,
golden nugget for her because every arm brought it out.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Exactly.
Mm.
mm, mm.
Exactly, Aunt Debbie.
Baby.
Truth.
Yes, child, the opaque stockings. Those the ones you can't see through. Lord, who had those on, Aunt Debbie? Wanda?
Tisha,
Oh,
Tisha.
Tisha. Lord, have
Letitia.
mercy. Jesus.
And then the next day she had on the dress looked like somebody had done washed it and it drawed up.
Ooh,
She know
Uh-uh.
how to dress.
child. Ooh. She should have let it air dry, Aunt Debbie.
She
Mm-mm-mm.
should have thrown it in the garbage. She should have had on a nice suit. They so rich,
Carpets.
but she can't buy a nice suit.
Child,
She
baby.
did. It had a tag on it.
Where she get it from? The dollar store.
It was the white
Mm-mm.
suit, and you could see the tag
Not
through the
Dollar
back.
General. Ooh, child.
You talking about that drawed up dress she had on with girl?
It had a
I know
tag.
they got some stores down there. They got a Macy's or something down there. Got beautiful suits.
Well,
Sometimes.
Wanda say they don't wear shoes that come in a box. What
Girl, Wanda don't
what you
Wanda
say, child?
Wanda don't buy no shoes. She probably wearing somebody else's shoes. Just like she had on one of Tisha old wigs, but she always talking about somebody else.
Ooh,
Yeah, she had on one of her old wigs, and she sitting up talking about somebody.
wait a minute, Aunt Debbie. I just heard you. Wanda is recycling the wigs. Lord have mercy.
Yes.
Jesus. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Lord, allegedly.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Lord
And
have
she
mercy.
around talking about folks. And then she gonna tell me some. And don't talk about my son and Tisha. Keep her name out your mouth. Girl, that girl been talking about my Tisha and Marcel and Tisha for a long time. You act like
Mm,
you don't know it.
sure
See, that's giving
has.
away that plan that they got going. See, when people lie and they be extra with that lie, you can see through it. That's why I can
Mm,
see through her.
And she
mm,
said, "Don't talk about Marcel. I love Marcel. I love my son."
Ugh.
mm.
Yeah, she love him because she know he finna be Carlos King that said Martell
Mm-mm.
is out and Marceau is the new star. Yeah, she love him. Love to get her tail back on that show.
Mm.
I'm telling you, this is
Mm.
all part of the plan.
Because he voted her out last time. Remember? Tisha was
Who,
Mm-mm.
mad.
Marcel? Lord have mercy. Ooh,
And then
child.
here go Arion with her lies. She said she would have been on the show, but Mel was the only one that voted for her not to come on. Everybody else
Child.
was cool with it, but Mel wasn't.
Come on now.
That let me know she part of their plan. Cause didn't nobody want her on the show. She wasn't never supposed to be on there in the first place. How
Well,
Right.
you
look.
gonna get on another woman's platform and think you got something coming? You done stole
Right.
the
But
lady
look, Aunt
husband.
Debbie.
You done, huh?
Here's, again, Arion is slow. Here's how votes are set up. If they are voting and everybody else voted for her to be on the show, but Mel, That means Mel was outnumbered, right? That means she
Yeah,
had
that's
been
what
on
I'm
top.
saying. See how crazy she is. That's
Just
why I
a
say it's a
fool.
lie.
It's a fool. Mm-mm-mm. Baby,
Mm-mm.
Right, that's how
a
come you know
man
it's a
is a
lie.
terrible thing to waste. Lord have mercy.
Child, she
That's
didn't
what she
have one to
said.
waste.
I'm
Baby.
telling you, that's what she said. She was
Mm-mm.
never supposed to be on the show in the first place. You done messed
Yeah, we
around with
know
this
that.
lady husband, and then you think she's supposed to take care of you and put money in your pocket.
Mm-mm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Swing it back to Wanda for me on Debbie. We gotta go. We had 3 hours and 15 minutes. But ADR, no, you did not say that Wanda had a hair helmet on. Lord have mercy. Not a hair helmet. Ooh, child.
And one wig she had it on like it was a cap.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Not a
One,
wig cap.
one, but you got to understand. Wanda know what she talking about. Wanda didn't go to school but 2 days out the year. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Allegedly. Lord have mercy. Jesus. Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, you working me like a Hershey child. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie.
And she over there talking, got the words, and I need an interpreter to listen to her because I know the hell she be saying in the first
What she
place.
said, Aunt Debbie, she said it's the our destiny for her. It's the our
She said it
destiny.
was the audacity for her the other
Oh,
night.
Lord. Jesus. Mm-mm.
I'm telling you, that lady crazy as hell, just like her daughter. All of them need some help. And all these people are demons that's trying, they hate Melody because they're jealous of her. They don't have a valid reason to dislike this lady. She's done
Yeah,
nothing to them but put food on their table, clothes on their back, money in their pockets. She gave
fact,
them a platform. And you
facts.
mad at her for that? Something wrong with you. That's what demons do. People that's
Mm-hmm.
grateful don't act like that.
I agree.
I'm through with one because I'm telling you, I can't take her. And I don't like her either. And I don't believe nothing she say. Cause I know what
Right.
she up to. She
All
not for
right.
nobody. She not even for women in general. She just like
Mm-hmm.
her daughter. They jealous of women. That's why Tisha can't work with women. That's why she can't take constructive criticism.
Yeah. But look, the legend, Aunt Debbie has spoken. The
Amen.
legend has spoken as well as the panel. And that is for Zip that they not falling for messy Earth Wanda's spiel from last night. Now, let me say this because I did release a video earlier about this, and I'm a big girl. I could take it. I could take being outnumbered. I think that my own personal opinion, I don't know. But I think that either Wanda or somebody close experienced what we heard in that audio. And look, we will never forget Wanda coming for Sugar Mama, Wanda coming for the other children's hair, Wanda coming for Mel, Wanda doing all the shit that she's done. I will never forget that. But when it comes to her being angered as to what was shared, I, for one, believe that. Whether she was angered because it was male, or whether she was angered because she could have experienced it, or her mother could have experienced it, or her sister, or her aunts, or whatever. I think that across the board, women were triggered and women were angered. So
That's true.
I'm going to stand alone on this tonight. I believe that really got to Wanda. I really do. I don't think it was game. I don't think it was a setup. I think that something hit just like it hit with other people that came out and said, I'm not a Melody supporter, but that shit was wrong. I've listened to other content creators' videos of people saying just that. I've read on social media and Facebook groups people saying just that. So I'm just going to separate the two. Now, she could have been angered for personal reasons, but as I said in my video earlier today, I do believe and I gotta give it to her no matter what. That don't mean my opinion is changing for Wanda at all. But for this, I am glad that she said what she said. I do think that Wanda will put pause on coleslaw, but like Aunt Debbie said and everybody else said, coleslaw been calling them to the table. All of the
Mm-hmm.
above. Wanda, Tisha, Marceau, Kimmy, Maurice. So Wanda could have been step two coleslaw, but again, for me, I don't know if anybody else. I see Mary Booker. Well, Mary, I don't know. Wanda got triggered because, well, you know. For me, again, I still feel the same way that I feel. That will never change. Wanda did not and should not. And I said this in my video. Just the way that we are upset and angered and outraged as far as what was said on that video from Original Straight with No Chaser, all of that is due to Mr. Martell Holt. Just like we were triggered and angered about that, we were angered about what you said about Sugar Mama. We was angered about you saying that you know who the real daddy is. We was angered when you tried to compare your grandkids' hair to those children's hair. You crossed the line as well, Wanda, but just that little bitty piece of me, maybe it's 2%, 3%, 15. I give it 15. We'll call 15 the coleslaw percent. If it's 15% that I feel like that hit her because she could have gone through that, that's why I feel like she spoke out. It's nothing that Wanda can say that can change anybody's opinion and perception of the shit that she's done running through the parking lot at Madani, not understanding why Mel was upset with her, not understanding why Mel stepped to her. He was talking about her damn kids. Okay. So Mel is not even going to say, oh my God, thank you so much, Wanda. All is forgiven. Hell no. And we not saying it either. But if she happened to experience that, my same compassion and empathy and everything else that I've given to any other woman that spoke out and said, look, I was triggered, I went through that and all of that. I am woman enough to offer that to Wanda as well. But we still will never forget. That's on period. And nothing is gonna change. Ain't nobody running back over there to look at Wanda or listen to Wanda. And you know, we your history shows us how you typically move, your history. So you kicked off the show because of the shit that you've done. But when it comes to this, I do think that maybe she could have experienced this. So I'm outnumbered 4-1, and I'm all good with that. I'm just going
Mm-hmm.
from the space of the trauma. That could be anybody. That could be my enemy. If you experience something as a child, I have compassion for you. Or if your loved one experienced it, or if your sister or whomever, you know what I mean? That's where I'm coming from when it comes to Wanda. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to each and every one of you, us, all of the above that's been able to get a little laughter today. I appreciate you guys. It is after midnight for some of you. I hope
Yes.
that you guys have a great night. I do want to wish the panel, Cheryl Howard, Bravo,
Thank
Carolyn,
you.
Thank
Hershey,
you.
LS, Good Bad Apple, Jazzy J. I think Jazzy dropped down before we can get to her. The legend that is Aunt Debbie and Lazon. Thank you guys so very much for joining us on the panel tonight. We still rocking and rolling. We may go and do that cutie trip right on the Huntsville because we got to make folks believe us. We got to let
Yes.
folks know, leave people alone. My favorite saying is stop effing with people that's not effing with you. And
Mm.
coleslaw been effing with people for quite some time. So, she's not gonna be satisfied till the paws get laid. You know what I mean? Not gonna be satisfied. But we end this at 1.2K that's currently watching. I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so very much for the super
Good
chats.
night.
Good night. Love
Good
you,
night,
Chit
good
Chat.
night, good night. Thank you guys again for the super chat, super stickers, cash apps, the memberships, cutie crew. We going live Friday. And I think I want the topic to be for us to discuss our experience, if we can relate, with dealing with a narc. I wrote down something else. Also, the Risa Tisa, Tisa Risa, whatever the chick name is. Why the F did I get married? We would like to, I would like for us to discuss that as well. I'm sure Mel is saying it. Why the F, or who the F did I marry? I said it. Who the F did I marry? So our members only live Friday will be open to the public, but only the members will be able to comment to the best chat on YouTube. Shout out to each and every cutie that joined me tonight. Shout out to the replay gang gang. Shout out to the bushes. If you guys did not like the video, please make sure to hit the like button on your way out. And also continued prayers to Melody, Sheree, Miss Van, and any other woman that has experienced being re-victimized, traumatized, and everything else over the past couple days. Take back your power. Love you guys. Love you. Bravo. Aunt
Love
Debbie
you.
and Cheryl. Good
Love you
night.
Love you
too.
too. Good
Good
night.
night.
All
Love you
right.
too. Good
Great
night.
live. Thank you,
Great
Wanda.
live.
Bye,
Thank you,
Bye, Debbie.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
All right. Good night, guys. I will chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.